Live?
Yes.
All right, welcome everyone. We're finally live at the Martial Chess Academy Blitz Championship, and here GM Jurabek Hamrakulov and Vladimir Bugaev. So we have a second round right now, and which game we're gonna look at? The first board
Yeah, sure.
with Tani.
As I start second. About.
We're do some of the first round games.
Okay. So, yeah, see before.
So yeah, well, second round is loading. Let's watch it to the games from the first round.
So Tany's played his white pieces against Tolani. So e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, knight f6, d3, very solid. Bishop c5, castle, castle, h3, h6, rook e1. Interesting bishop b5, knight e7. Your white probably a bit pleasant by center. Pawn structure, c6 being played, bishop d3, knight g3. Then another interesting idea, developing the bishop to b2.
So solid. It's like we're watching World Championship.
True, true. But you know that Tanis was played in World Blitz Championship. And also we have one more very young protege, Chen Xuan, who is also participated there.
That's a very good lineup. And everyone probably already knows that we have two sections today. Open section above 1500 and the second one below 1500.
Yeah, it's amazing day expecting us. It's the first Marshall Academy Blitz Championship, and we'll see who's gonna be champion today in the both sections. So now we see that, like if you go back a bit, this position after bishop takes knight, black have a lot of weaknesses, and white is totally dominating on the weak squares. f6 and queen d2. Queen is coming to h6. Knight takes.
Wow, look at the black queen, where it's hiding. It should be on a8 probably, right? Not on b8.
True, true. Yeah, so king h7, e5, and we see that all of the white pieces is activated, and the black king is super weak on h7. It's a last hope, rook e8, but e6, and king is opened after knight h4. Queen coming to f7 now. Bishop takes, and the queen h6 mate.
Wow, look at this lineup on the H file.
Yeah, Tany's played very high level this game. Okay, maybe we can go to next game, which is played in third board, and another World Blitz Championship participant is here. He's played with white pieces, right? Against Kayla Chuedo.
Please, our apologies if we mispronounce any names.
Yeah, that's true. Bishop d3, bishop g6, e6, b3. Okay, very solid. White is just developing the pieces. c4, knight c3, c5, takes, and probably after knight d5, bishop h2 had a black pieces. That why white not decided to take on d5.
Okay, logical.
So rook c1, bishop b6, And knight is going to f4 probably.
So we have a famous IQP position, right, with isolated queen pawn.
Yeah. And also we see that black knight on b8 is undeveloped. Yeah, now his knight c6 looks good. Bishop takes. Knight d4. So isolated pawn for black and also light squares is good for white. Bishop. So queen b6. c8.
So every trade works in white's favor, right?
Agree. So one of the famous advice about isolated pawns that much as you trade, the isolated pawns is gonna be weaker and weaker.
And what did that crazy sacrifice do? Knight f2.
Wow, and black is hoping that rook is gonna be taken on f2 and rook c1 then will be.
Oh,
And then is they
that's
gonna
a very interesting idea.
they wanna take on d3.
Queen is hanging.
Yeah.
But what about king f2?
That's true. They missed this move, and then it's like all of the ideas is not works. Yeah, rook c1 and bishop d3. Now we see that still
It did work.
it did work. Yeah, amazing. Wow. Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, it does work. Wow, look at this tactic.
That's fantastic.
There's nothing they can do, right?
Ye-
Bishop g6 we cannot. Queen is hanging. Rook c8 we cannot. Queen is hanging. So yeah, white lost the pawn.
Yeah, fantastic. Knight f2. It's a brilliant move, folks.
So maybe it was all calculated, all this trading.
Yes, Kayla is surprised fantastically. It's knight f2. Okay, king.
Nice, good tactics. Probably did a lot of tactics. Do you recognize this, Kayla? Was she in the camp?
Yeah, she's style is very active. She's playing with black pieces, King's Indian, and more active positions. This time she decided to play more solid, but mostly she's playing very active chess. She prefers attack instead of material.
Wow. Yeah, if you don't know, this championship is based on the camps and workshops that the Marshall Club is doing right now. And most of the participants, most of the players are participants of the workshops and camps, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we can see the Kayla, how she was training hard. Good job.
So black is better, but they have a like problem with time management because it was very low on the clock. It's 11 seconds, and she missed the knight f4 here.
Ooh, knight fork.
Yes, knight fork, and they lost the piece. And yeah, okay, knight takes queen, and then it's like it's very hard to come back to this position.
I think it's a very common psychological problem, right? In chess, when you want something and you got yourself in some kind of a relaxing state, when you think you already won the game and you lost your concentration, and this is a very, very important moment when you can blunder something.
Absolutely, absolutely. But another big factor is like when we playing Blitz, time is ticking very fast, and the players is not trying to be solid, or they just not on time catching the situation.
Exactly. Yes, good point. We should not forget that it's a blitz game, not classical.
Yeah, absolutely. She played fantastic. I mean, Black has played fantastic, especially knight f2. It was fantastic tactical tricks. But then it's like we see that time is big factor here,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Yes, 1 minute versus 24 seconds. Yes. Okay.
So who you choose? What?
So is it possible to get second round or?
Well, let's try to see it. It's like, do we have a chance to see the second round?
Not yet. So okay, let's go to the second board on the first round then. So let's go to Sasha's game because he's another national championship participant, constant player at Marshall's Club. Is he going to the camp as well?
Oh, no,
No?
no. Hope to see him in the future. So e4, d5 being played. So we see that Sasha is playing with black pieces against Jaden Fang. So London system, very symmetric position. So c5. And players trade all of pieces, like pair two bishops. And black is offering the trade the knight, simplifying a much more position. Not much things is happening on board now. Probably black having the more space, right, on the queen side.
Oh, big threat, knight e2 check. Winning c3. White has to be careful.
True. And they took on c4, trading the rooks. Still, like you said, knight e2 is a big threat. White has prevented this idea.
I think the difference is in knights, right? Black knight is more active than white, but there's also difference in queens. White queens is very aggressively placed.
I agree. And what happened here? It's like, okay, knight d3, takes, and probably it was not a good choice to trade the queens in this position for white. Yes, black is better, but white has to have a patient here. After trading the queens, too many activities for black, knight and the rook will be, and pawn on c4, it's like
extremely dangerous, yes. If you lose c3 pawn, there's only 3 squares left for promotion.
Yeah, okay, queen takes e6, rook takes, rook b1, e2.
This was very important, interesting moment when the black played rook b2. Which pawn you think is more important to go after, c3 or e2?
Actually, in this position, a bit early if you get back, after check, king h2.
Knight f2?
Yeah, maybe knight f2, it looks interesting, yeah. And what about also rook c1 and the rook c3 and trying to use the pass pawn?
But knight f2 actually prevents the rook d6, right? Because rook h1, knight e4 check, and we're winning the rook.
Fantastic, yeah. It's a good point. So yeah, if you're gonna be looked at knight f2 here, rook d6, blunder will be because of the rook h1, and after king g3 we have a knight e4 check, and if king goes somewhere, yeah, they're gonna lose the rook.
Yeah, of course, white can give a check first and then attack from d8, but it's very easy to miss in a blitz game.
I agree. And maybe they're gonna do something like rook a6, but in this case, knight e4 looks well probably, and take on c3 just pawn.
But can we rook h1 check, and when king goes to g3, knight e4 check, take c3 with tempo?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you love this move, rook h1 check. It's your favorite move now. Yeah, knight e4 check. And it looks like very safe for black, right? After taking on c3.
Uh-huh. Unless
Unless what?
king is really activated.
But how's they gonna use it?
They can't, right? King f5, king e6.
No, king f5 you have always...
We should be careful. Or we cannot go to e1. Or we can go rook b1.
It's very interesting. They have a repetition already with rook a8, rook a7, right?
Oh yeah. Active king. Maybe rook h1 wasn't such a great idea to help him to go forward.
True, true.
But on the other side, we don't have to take the
On c3, you mean?
c3 right away, yeah. We can play first g6 maybe.
Yeah, it's also possible. And Yeah, also knight e4, like if you're not gonna be do check, okay, let's say rook a5,
Hmm.
knight c3. It looks black having the extra pawn, and the position is like,
Extremely solid, right?
and also pass pawn is on c4, it's like very strong.
Yeah.
Next idea is knight e2, maybe you just push the pawn and promote it. Yeah, but of course we go very deep, which is unnecessary. If you're gonna be get back, we see that time management was like for black is extra minutes, and that why it's like black is just wanted to push on time, and they played very fast. But at the same time, they waste many opportunities to play the good chess. And now we see that white is looks not so bad in this position. The d5 pawn is very dangerous. Wow,
Wow.
it's
Out of nowhere, suddenly black in trouble.
it's very dangerous. How they want to stop after d7?
I don't think it's possible.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting turnout events. And remember, yet white were really down on time.
Yeah, that's the
10
point.
seconds versus a minute.
Absolutely. That's the point that Black has decided to play very fast against time. But they had a very good position, almost winning. Yeah, then it's not okay. So another good advice that if you have a good position and enough time, it's pointless to play against your opponent times. They always increment, just play chess.
So you still have to play chess. Yeah, good idea.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we can go to next round.
Now this is comments in chat room. They saying that we're ready to go to round two. Perfect. Oh, good to see. All right.
What? Go ahead. Which game you want to see?
Let's watch the IDTS game. We didn't watch his games yet. This is another promising junior who constantly play.
Would you like to go ahead?
Hey, no, you can go.
Okay.
Oh, I can.
So Aditya is played with white pieces.
Uh-huh. Against Arman.
Jane, yeah. Okay, so e4, c5.
And just healthy development, bring out pieces.
So not main openings, but mostly Aditya is playing like not main position, but more practical chess. So now he decided to go d4. Interesting. Should be 3. Should be 3. 5. Knight takes. And what side you prefer, black or white in this position?
I think black almost achieved everything. All they need to do is d5, that's it.
I agree. So queen d7 been played before. But white is also like somehow pressing.
Wow. That bishop is awesome on b6.
I'm a bit surprising about time management. Black is playing super fast, like having a minute more. And very nice tactical move.
Wow. We have almost the same motive, right?
Yeah, 94. Wow. And again, it's check and win the pawn. And like we said, black is totally.
Now the white has to do something. Muddy the waters. Play crazy. Attack the king. Unfortunately, can't avoid trading queens.
Sure. But looks this position is hopeless for white.
Wow, this rook stuck there.
Yeah, they also cannot take on h5 even because rook is gonna be trapped
Uh-huh.
after g6, bishop g5.
Yeah, that's the only way to free the rook. Are they still fighting? But it's tough. There's too many pawns.
And he's blundering probably after d5. He forgot about that bishop is attacking the rook probably.
Discovery attack.
Yeah. Yeah, now that's it. I see that they started the third round. Can we go to see that game?
Oh, the live one?
Yeah.
Let's see if it's live. Doesn't show on our board. Our apologies. Some technical issues. We cannot see games live. We only can see the games from the previous round for now. We'll be checking if the games will be live. You can let us know.
Well, the game's
there will be-
live.
Hi, Sergio. It's alright. We can watch games. It's still chess.
Can we try? Okay, well, like
And we only have 5 boards.
say again?
We only have 5 boards. You don't need
Yeah,
6.
yeah, sure. Yeah, soon we're gonna try to solve this.
Okay, let's go to the Sasha's game because he lost in the first round. Let's see how he did in the second one. Was there a revenge? Now Sasha's playing white. And in the first game, it was a London system, right?
Yes.
Now he has to play aggressive to get his point back and French defense. Oh, main line.
But he decided to take on e4, the e4, knight e4 exchange variation.
Safe choice.
So interesting h6 move. In this type position, of course, black bishop is on c8 is not good developed. And for white, of course, good plans is to bring the queen to e2, to e4, and target h7, and maybe some weaknesses on the diagonal. So rook e8 been played, bishop f4, bishop d7, queen c2, a6. White did fantastic, easy, simple development. Rook c8, queen e7. So point of rook c8, we see now that rook is protected the pawn, and now queen can move to e7. Probably the next plan is bring the pawn to c5. They're missing the d5. Wow. So now it's pawn cannot take it on d5 because of just bishop h7. Wanna take the queen. So that's why knight has to move. Oh, this has happened. Wow, this has happened.
This happened in a game?
Yeah.
You have plundered the queen?
Yes.
Wow.
And now it should be very hard to come back, right? Because it's a huge material. Queen's against rook.
And now the king is open. I think the game is over.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we can see the next game probably.
Yes.
Let's try just round 3. Oh, can we see that? No, it's not yet.
Okay, let's go to Tani's game then. Let's see the World Blitz Championship preparation in action.
So Tiny's played in the second game against Tulani with black pieces, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Like you said, preparation is knight c6, no opening.
Let's get out of theory. And now Scandinavian.
This type position is very tricky. If you don't know how to play correctly for white, you're always in trouble. So we'll see how white is reacting after c3, e5, bishop e3. And now we see that black is super active, right? They done castling, they develop the pieces, and they starting attack. So bishop b4, knight f6. In a5, bishop takes.
And they won the pawn, right? But
Yes,
bishop pair.
but they has to trade because
Yes,
knight is
they
attacking.
have to take, or they're losing bishop on f3.
Yes, so rook takes, rook e1, rook d8. Both players playing very fast, but black having the extra pawn. Wow, white decided to get back the pawn to from f7, but at the same time they're letting two black pieces attack on f2. Wow. And what is the best move for black? What do you think? How to save the piece? So queen b3, because knight cannot take the rook. Queen is hanging.
Yes, you're fast. I was looking to the different direction.
Rook b1 takes, and in endgames we see that black having the extra pawn. And now they grab the second one.
Wow, that just shows how good the Tani is, the calculations. These youngsters, they calculate really well.
True.
Always solving many puzzles.
Yes. The our generation is like with computer gadgets. You know that it's most of the young kids is using a lot of tactics.
Yeah, now
And
it's all over.
yeah, that's over. And also he missed the discover attack here. Okay, let's see the then.
Kayla game?
I guess we can see maybe third round. So that
Oh, okay, perfect. So we have third round, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's watching live.
Probably there are some delays.
So we did not see Lucas's game yet, and he's playing with Tanya now, with
Yeah.
white pieces.
Maybe we can start from beginning how this has happened
Yes.
very quickly. So Lucas playing with white pieces, Tanya is black, Jabala London, but Tanya said I'm okay with the French defense, and they transpose. So bishop g5, one of the main lines in the French position, or a6.
It's supposed to be good for white, right? To trade this dark square bishop in this line.
Yeah. But at the same time, black is also fine.
I heard in a podcast yesterday with Fabi that they were mentioning that Fabi enjoys playing French right now. He started to play it a lot. What is the new move?
Yeah, probably.
After Nepal, everyone started to play this.
And also Ding won in one of the
Oh yeah,
first
Ding.
match game against Gukesh.
get out of this diagonal.
And Tani having the activity on the queen side. But Lucas is also trying to create something on the queen side with f5.
Oh, everyone left the king.
Interesting. What do you think, Vladimir? In this position, should white to create something more aggressive on the king side with idea maybe f6 somehow?
I guess Tanya thinks that he can always bring the queen back to f8 and queen will defend.
Because that's the point that he did a probably rook c8 in this position, right?
Mm-hmm.
But still, in my opinion, f6 looks a very interesting move.
Yeah, you have to. Because usually pawn on f6 or on h6 super dangerous.
Yeah, okay. Lucas decided to take it. And if you're gonna see the time management, both of the players is keeping balance, like they having the same time. Bishop h5. I not get it. What is the plan was? Oops.
Yeah, bishop h5 looks strange.
So bishop h5, knight e4. So they trade the queens.
Wow. Well, this is very interesting how a4 and d4 controlling pawns on b2 and c2, right? Amazing position. You always say that two connected pawns are stronger than isolated, but these two isolated pawns do a better job than these two.
Yes. So knight d2, rook c1, rook b8, bishop f3. White offers to trade the bishops. And
First pawn is down, and this a4 pawn should
so after knight,
decide the game, right? That pawn on a file is extremely dangerous. How are you gonna stop it? Rook b1? Oh no, rook is on not on b file. But he's gonna put two rooks on the second file. It's black's turn to move. So, what do you think he's thinking? On rook c2 b8 or take on c2?
wow. Another surprises. So because if you take, there will be rook b1, probably check, trade the rooks, and again rook b8.
Yeah, who's doing more tactics now, huh?
Probably both of them doing well with very low time on the clock. And now, yeah, we see that rook b1 is unstoppable.
Wow. Okay, the game over. Let's go to the next one, I think. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah, sure. What game you want to choose?
Yeah, let's go to Isaac game. We didn't watch Isaac's game.
Let's see it. Isaac played against Chen Chuan. And Isaac playing with white pieces. Bishop b4, okay, interesting f3 line. d5.
Oh yeah, this is very aggressive. I think Salim Saleh like this, right?
True.
He's one of the main specialists in this line. So Sasha, I guess you're watching his games.
So,
I mean Isaac, I'm sorry.
so takes on d5, d3, c5.
Yeah.
This type position is very tricky for black. If they're gonna be playing very natural, they're gonna be in big trouble. So that's why they has to be play very careful. So rook e8, castle, b6, knight g3. White plan is very simple. They're using the key side to enter pawn structure. h5 is looks good. c4, h4, because if they're not gonna do on time h4, they will be e4, and black is in big trouble because of e5, f4 will be.
Yeah, knight h1, knight f2 though.
Here knight f2 is king.
And
But
e4 is there.
yeah, but after e4, it's most of time it's not easy to play. So that's why this type position for black has to be very careful with plans. e5,
Oof. And now it's all straightforward.
yeah. I many times heard when young players playing with black pieces, after games they think they even not understood how they lost the game. And I just mostly repeating the same thing because of opening ideas. This type position you have to be really careful.
So you have to understand what is the middle game plan.
Yes, and you have to understand for white it's very simple to play this type position. Yeah, knight. Interesting. Why knight going to d1 instead of going to g4 and f6?
Because they will probably go knight e3. He wants to trade the knight.
I see.
But from g4 you could do the same thing, and the knight is more active and aggressive, right?
Yes. Okay, knight e7 and knight e3. Looks now black is fine. They control the...
They managed to consolidate quite nice. Oh my god, now this knight on e5 is gonna be more powerful than the bishop.
Probably white's gonna do g4 somewhere.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, with time it's like black having the only 5 seconds on the clock and the increment 2 seconds. It's not easy to play with black pieces. But this quality of game, we see that black is totally dominating, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check. And they want to trade. Wow. Both players is playing very fast because no time to think. And white is blundering the piece. The queen
Oy,
f3.
oy, oy.
But if they not do queen f3, still queen e3 is the threat, right?
Oh,
And
knight e1 you also can play.
yeah, but queen e3 it's like winning the free bishop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
White cannot do any other things. Okay, they trade and white decide to resign. But maybe they still may play with this pass pawns. What about king e4 and trying to do hope about if sorry king e4. The idea maybe d5 d6, but knight is knight. It's extra piece. It's very hard to play.
And the b4 in the air too. How are you gonna stop? Oh, then king e3, king d2 there's some. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Not simple.
What game you wanna see?
I don't know, what do you prefer? Let's watch the...
Maybe this game?
Yeah, let's go. Adam versus Jaden.
Uh, can you please start it to see? Maybe you can move from here.
Hmm? Oh, I poor bird opening. Oh, you can call it reverse Leningrad. Preparing e4, I guess. Yeah, the knight was controlling e4, so we kill it and we double the pawns.
How's going what?
That's a very pretty straightforward game. Direct attack. Okay, so we developed everything here. Black looked very, very active with controlling everything. And look in a few moves how everything turned around. First of all, they giving the knight, and pawns are double. Then
Wow.
white gets the center, and g4. This bishop is dead. Boom. It's never getting out. It's like white has an extra piece now. But they don't have extra piece. They need a king. Just doubling on an h-file. Get f6 square. That's it. No rook. Game practically over.
Yeah, if you're gonna be talking about player style, I would say that Adam, who's played with white pieces, is having a super active style. He loves attacking, and that's why I'm not surprising to see this scenario of the game.
You know him? He's in the camp too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and if you're gonna talk about Jaden's style is like probably he's very speedy. He's fantastically fast. We played a couple of Blitz games with him,
Uh-huh.
and his speed is like unbelievably fast.
So you think you would prefer to play in a bullet championship?
Yeah, and actually he said that he's very good in Ultra Bullet.
Oh,
So that's why it's like the players having the special styles.
all right.
So who is playing
So
there?
is this the current round right now?
Uh,
The third, or they started the fourth round
I
already?
guess we started, but we have a like delay 5 minutes. So that's why it's like I'm not sure about is it ready or no.
So it's 4 minutes ago, so I guess we have to wait.
1 minute more probably.
Yeah, I think in the chat room they're asking the questions too. Is this online? No, this is over the board tournament. It's not online. They're playing live here at the Marshall's Club. It's just the first top 5 boards. They are playing on DGT board, so we could see them with 5 minutes delay. So do I allow to use engine against bots just for learning purposes? What do you think?
It's hard question, but it depends to what the level you are. If you're in early beginning level, it's if you're unsure about what the pieces you need to use, it's better to use the guidance. But if you know at least what you're doing, what is your plans, you may not use it.
Yeah, usually they're saying it's really good for a very advanced player. And if you want to learn some opening moves, how computers play against them. Okay, so we did not see the Samuel games yet, right?
True. Yeah, we didn't say it.
So Samuel is playing with black pieces against Sasha. Sicilian on the board.
It's bishop b5.
Very quiet, positional. It looks like Sasha prefers this positional position, right? Or,
Yeah, looks like, yeah.
okay.
But he wants to go neither, but his opponent is like to go to his bishop e5, limited his activity.
Yeah, now it's Marozzi bind structure without bad light square bishop.
Oh, actually he's white, right?
Huh?
Sasha is playing with white.
Sasha is white, yes. Samuel is black pieces, and this is one of the main ideas against Marozzi bind setup. You have to break it with either b5 or f5, right? You have to break this bind because it's white is trying to squeeze us.
I feel that b5 is one of your favorite moves, right? Because of your specialist in Bangkok.
Yeah, I do love to give up these pawns.
Yeah, white having a lot of space, but it's not guaranteed that it's gonna be win something. But knight b6 is a big threat is coming, right?
What threat? Knight b6?
Knight b6, yeah.
Yeah.
So how to stop knight b6? So they have to take knight d4 probably and trade, simplify the position.
Exactly. And then place. Oh, but you cannot place queen on c6. e7 is also hanging. So rook c6 would be if knight takes, bishop takes.
Let's take it. Let's take. Bishop takes.
Takes.
Bishop takes.
Rook
Rook takes. And now we have a problem with knight b6, right? And maybe queen is 6 somewhere. And also rook c6 is possible too. It looks like white is pleasant because more space, but should be playable, especially in Blitz. But if you're gonna see the time, Sasha is playing much faster than his opponent.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Yep. Okay. So let's see what's happening again. Take, 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 take. Rook c6. Oh,
Oh, this happened, right?
yeah, this
Wow.
is the game.
Wow.
Knight b4,
c5.
c5. Oh, oi, oi. Rook hunt. Wasn't knight d5? Oh, knight d9 controls it. I'm blind.
Maybe e5 was interesting there. But there will be queen e7 probably, yeah. Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
good.
queen c4 is very solid.
Like you said, Sasha prefers to play more positional and keep improving his positions.
Yeah. Knight d5. Oof. Ali can go, no? 3 heavy pieces. How are you gonna save d6? It's impossible.
Wow. What a game.
What a turns. So tactic do play an important role.
And also like patience about that. You need to
Yes.
keep waiting your chance moment.
Look how Samuel waited for his chance. Where everything's turned around. At which moment. Everything was so well for. So what do you think, trading knight? Was it necessary?
Not, but black it should be fine now. Because
Otherwise knight from e6 coming to c5, right?
yeah.
Knight can regroup, so it wasn't a bad decision. But
Yep.
after take.
But white is played a bit slow. Maybe white's still fine, it's better. What happened here?
Was it better to take with queen maybe and attack e5?
And black has to go something like rook a6 and you have an e5 probably, right?
Yeah.
But you cannot take on a5, b3 is hanging. Probably queen can move just after queen d5.
But there is no rush here. You can defend b3 and then h4, h5. There's many ideas here for white.
Yeah, agree.
can
So white is
stream
pleasant probably after queen d5.
Yeah. So one mistake and game can completely be turned.
But still white is better here. They miss something. Queen b6 they miss probably. Queen b6 check and rook b3.
Yes. So we have here queen fork, right?
Yeah,
Tactic.
true.
Very easy to miss. Boom, check. Queen is under attack. And going for the another weak pawn. Maybe here to take with pawn. At least we have two rooks protecting the pawn. Pawn is going forward. Why to give up our active rook for the passive one? Or he was trying to get rid of the defender and push the pawn.
Yeah, actually, this is a good idea, what you're suggesting here. But taking his pawn is better, yeah, because you have two connected rooks behind of the pawn. I mean, instead rook d6, e takes d6, right?
Yes, because it's probably the second tactical motive he missed, right? After take, maybe he missed that rook d4 move.
Absolutely. And he hoped that he gonna use the pass pawn very easily if there will be no defender on d8.
Yes, exactly, because d8 is coming, but this queen d6 is a very unusual defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's very impressive game by Samuel in this part. Wow. But queen games are tricky. Queen end games. Even if you have two extra pawns. I did not get queen a6. Did you get queen a6? Oh, I just don't know what to do.
Because a3, a2 is coming.
Oh, they're just trying to stop the pawn.
Yeah. So that's why it's like they decided to be like to stop the pawn and accepting they're losing the. Well, the queen b2.
But I think you should not care about extra queen anymore. All you have to think about the perpetual check now, right?
But in
Or
Blitz games, like you not think too much. It's like
scary.
you just keep playing.
Yeah, especially when you have 12 seconds on the
Because
clock.
both players cannot relax. Yeah.
All right.
So is it happened or was there so many lines? I see that.
Someone analyzed the game already?
No, actually. But okay, we can go to next round. So
Round
next
number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, what game we gonna watch?
Maybe we can see the how from first board. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with, from the boards. Since we
Maybe we can see from beginning.
Tani playing with white against Lucas. Oy, 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 oy.
So he decided to play
Oh,
g4.
so Tani really having fun here today.
Yeah, he's using like you said, World Championship
Boys-
preparation. Yeah.
Yeah, look at his center. Okay, boom. Knight c3. Well, look at the center. And the G file might be useful. F4, of course. Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, just a bit back. Yeah, f4 here. Yeah, queen h4.
Check. Yeah, but okay, we have F1. Safe square for the king.
It's funny situation here. Pawn structure is powerful for white. King is a bit weak.
And it's interesting thing, it's really hard for black to decide where to castle, right? You castle long, B file is open. You castle short, G file is open.
Yeah,
Very scary. And if you leave the king in the middle, the center is wide. If they'll push C4, D5, where to keep the king?
I agree, absolutely. It's a very hard decision.
But where would you keep the king? What would you do?
It depends again. It's so many moves. Need to calculate it, and I'm sorry. And also you see the time. It's like 25 seconds left for black, and no time to think. You need to use your intuition.
Yeah. Especially in the Blitz game. It's probably not the first time Tiny used this opening, right? He probably knows what he's doing.
And like you said, that he's trying to use everything, like opening tricks, plus very fast playing the chess and pushing on the clock.
And now Black is just trying to hold.
Yeah.
But how are you gonna hold against this tsunami, this avalanche of pawns that's coming at you? Especially the Blitz game, you're gonna collapse. It's not so.
Queen e5. Wow.
Ooh, yoo, 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 yoo.
Is it
What a
happened or
pawn.
no? But it's very wow, it's happened.
It's happened.
Good job, Lucas. Amazing. He found it. But let's see what happened next. But a bit more time for Lucas. I believe that if he has a more time, there are gonna be a lot of good things. Did it happen or no?
Maybe it did not happen. No, he did not see.
Of course,
Knight
it's
d2.
like he had like 3 seconds and like it's very hard to see.
Yeah. Queen d7 he played instead of.
Castle, okay, bishop h5.
d5. And I guess it's all over.
But look at the time now. Tani is also below 10 seconds in the clock.
What move he spent his time on? Let's see. He had almost a minute.
No, but okay, he naturally spent
Yeah,
it. It's
okay.
like
Not like he spent everything on one move.
because 20 seconds when you're spending, you're not even imagine that it's a lot of time. Time is ticking very fast.
Still, yeah, the black has 4 pieces around the king, so you have to overcome all
It's a
this
crazy
defense.
game. Lucas is playing fantastic chess. Wow. Impressive. Look at the position. The white king is naked. And blocking is totally fine now. Oh, okay. Yeah, instead queen h4, maybe something else they can do, but what happened next? It's whatever we can.
That this is the last move. I don't
Okay.
have anything else.
Yeah, probably something happened with time. Yeah, it's a crazy game.
Someone lost on did Lucas lose on time or the game inter?
I'm not sure.
How do you evaluate this position? Very wild, huh? But still, the king goes to g1 and he's completely safe. Center is white. This one pawn holds these two.
Yeah, probably queen h4 was not a good move in the
Yeah.
last. Instead queen h4 if they're gonna do something like save castle maybe? It's dangerous, but it's playable.
Yeah.
Maybe we can go next game?
Mm-hmm. So Isaac versus Cheng Sheng. So Isaac playing black and Cheng Sheng white. So, oh, looks like a favorite structure of Cheng Sheng. I like this setup.
It seems like he believes his skills and he just wanted to play positional. And he's already better.
Wow.
Nothing special, right?
Nothing special.
Very
there,
straight.
guys.
And
This is the clear case of knowing your opening plan in the middle game. Completely outplaying. Alright, let's go to Aditya's game versus Ari. Aditya playing black, Ari playing... Oh, it was a draw. Is it the first drawing game we're watching?
yeah, probably, yeah.
How they can make a draw in a Blitz game? Let's see. It's gonna be funny. Oh, super solid. So who is what am I pressing here? So there's no pawns in the center. Looks very drawish, right? Just trade everything.
And now it's like white has a very good activity. So after queen g4, bishop f6 being played. Yeah, very safe move. Looks like no problem at all. White has activity, but not enough to win something. And then, so what
There's
happened?
nothing, right?
Yeah, it's...
Because I'm thinking if we could do something like rook d1.
But you could, of course, you could. And you should actually. Why not rook d1? Just he did it. He did rook d1. And
Yeah, safe.
only activity you have, yeah. Queen f5.
Okay, now.
Now his block is having totally pleasant situation with bishops. Okay, I say trade.
So he did not go for the pawn. Because he doesn't want to give any activities to white. This rook is going to be good on a2 or bad?
Just take it. It's possible to take. Why not? Knight d6 probably. Queen d7 is only move because after queen d5, rook d1, yeah. And then it's like maybe rook fd1. It's possible, a bit scary, but it's possible, no?
Very dangerous, right? Looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to keep your rook here. Who cares about that pawn? So rook d3, trying to keep everything under control. Yeah, I guess rook c2 and they
Yeah.
agree to a draw, right? Okay. So we watched the Sasha's game, right?
In second game,
Or
he
it's a
won.
second game?
Second game against Samuel, yeah, he won that game. Let's see how.
So in the first one, Samuel played a fantastic game. He outplayed him in the end game, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He was defensive, and Sasha had a big advantage probably somewhere.
Oh, Sasha, yeah. He likes Caro.
Interesting. He's a master of Caro.
And we are two players who playing Caro here, right?
True.
So this is a very fashionable line, but knight f3 is bishop d3 not that common, right? c3 is more popular with
And
queen
bishop
c2 and
yeah,
knight d2.
true. Yeah.
Because this is says black should not have a lot of problems in the open, yes. Okay, everyone developed. Super solid. Maneuvering.
Oh. b5.
Everything is getting sharp. So it's, this line is very interesting, even though the pawn structure for white is much better, right? We have 4 against 3, and black has isolated pawn on f file. If we can end up in the end game position, it's completely lost for black. So the idea for white is to trade every piece. But the interesting fact is, even if you have 1 or 2 light pieces still on the board, it's still not that clear.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely. So that's why it's like black is trying to avoid the end games and try to play in middle games. So bishop d3.
Yeah, very logical play. Trade pieces. Rook d7. So I guess black is slowly preparing to double rooks and play c5, one of the main ideas.
Also bring the knight maybe to somewhere d5 or c4.
Yes, true.
Yeah, black is better here. More activity.
Oh, another plan.
But rook
Doubling on
e2.
the e file.
Rook b2, yeah.
Yeah.
d5. They missed something probably, no? Because rook e2 is...
Oh,
No, even knight d5 just winning the piece. They cannot take.
why not?
Knight takes d5 just.
Knight takes.
Oh, they have a queen d8 then at the end.
I can't calculate this fast.
Just move it. Just move the pieces. So knight d5, knight takes d5, or rook e7, rook takes e7, and probably rook takes e7 has to be taken. Oh, no, knight
No,
e7.
you cannot. Yeah.
No, just knight e7 and queen d7 and king f8. Just can you show it the move?
Rook e7,
Knight
knight
e7, queen
e7.
d7. No. Oh, even rook e7, right?
Yeah, and then queen d.
But then it will
But
be
then queen c1.
queen c1, queen b2.
So
But
queen d7 is
but
better?
king f8 here. Black is having the extra piece.
Yeah. So you have to play rook e7.
Yeah, just rook e7 and takes, yeah, queen d8. Then
And then check.
check h2, but it's probably repetition.
You even draw, right? Yeah.
And what happened in the game? After
And especially if you lead 1-0, it's not a bad choice for you. So d5,
yeah.
capture, capture.
Oh,
Wait, it says, I don't think it says.
he took queen d5? Probably he took queen d5.
Why I don't have any moves here?
Just c takes d5, take it, and go with main line. Just move forward after c takes d5. Press c d5 on, yeah, there. Yeah, just here and move forward, whatever it is. Just move forward with, yeah.
But it goes to the side and it's not the main.
Just, this is whatever this we have, no?
No, this is the end. I don't have anything. No more moves. How come Sasha won with black? Something happened here.
Just continue, like knight d5, queen d5 happened, no?
Not in the notation. I don't have any moves here.
But we saw also previous game, which is what looks like
Yeah,
that.
it's all right. It's all right.
Because it's a blitz game and the GT board is not reacting.
Because you're kind of forced to it,
Yeah, he took
right?
95.
Because, yeah, you have to.
So
There's
this is
no other move.
so this is happened, yeah. And then it's like how many options we have?
Queen takes d5, you cannot take. It's a clear blunder. Then you're losing the rook. It means you have to take the rook. It's the only move.
But who knows? The blitz game, maybe something happened.
Oh, no. I thought rook takes, and then you cannot take knight.
No, but still the same idea.
Yeah, the same thing is gonna happen.
But maybe it's the next round is available. Can we see it?
Round number 5?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, the new round, round number 5.
So,
One has a mistake.
okay, let's.
Same game.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the Aditya is still playing
Okay, well, can you?
with Eric. Should we watch it live or from the beginning?
We can see from beginning. Anyway, we're gonna be get
So
back.
it looks like Aditya is winning, right? He has an extra exchange. And rook 8, the game over, yep. Now the Sicilian. Getting space.
I feel that Aditya needs activity. If he gets activity, he's playing very good chess.
Probably you're right. Yes, and he's very active here.
And now his position is b5 is a blunder. Knight b5 there, no? Or maybe bishop b2 will be rook b2 and then knight a4. Well, it's interesting. What he did? And he found that knight d6.
Ooh.
It's very, very interesting. So black has options to take, or they could also move the.
Who calculated for more moves? So what do we have in the end?
Rook a3 now.
Rook a3 and oh yeah.
Everything is hanging. And rook a6.
Rook a6, yeah.
Knight b4, rook b4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he blundered.
Oh,
So
yeah,
instead of
yeah.
knight b4, he have always something he has to pound it. Maybe rook b6 it looks like gives more chances.
Rook b6 and then try to go to this endgame.
Yeah.
4 against 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rook b6.
Yeah, it's a big fight.
Take, yes, and we have 4 pawns against 3 with knight, yeah. It's not that easy to win with white.
Yeah, especially time is very low.
Eric plays fast, more than a minute on the clock.
Yeah, it's surprising that Aditya is playing like much slower. Because most of his games in Rapid or Classical, we see that he gets a lot of time.
Well, that's what's happening. You're scared not to. When you have a winning position, you don't want to lose it, right? And then you start doubting yourself. Okay, what should I do not to lose it? Okay, he won. So who is the next one? Samuel versus Ari. Oh my God, what an attack. What's happened here? A disaster for black? D4.
Ari is I remember his style. He's also super speedy player.
Yeah,
He's playing the rapid games like a bullet games. So his decision is very fast. So I guess he loves playing the blitz and control. Yeah, I've seen this position how he played before.
Wow, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, it's total domination. Even e5 a bit early was better, probably, instead of the queen c2. Because now it's like knight d3 is possible. Knight g5. And now he's just attacking the king, right?
Wow.
Bishop c1 in transition he did. He could do like maybe f4, but bishop c1, it's a very safe, solid move. Wow. Nice move he found it.
Yeah, because bishop is not playing on this diagonal. Why not to put it to the better one?
Yeah.
Oh, good choice
Yeah.
and good play for the Arm. Okay, let's go to Arman versus Sasha. Italian.
Ooh, is e5.
Oh, I haven't seen this one. So they're not even spending any time. Everyone knows his opening really well. Oh, theory. Boom. Get your dark squares under control. This bishop is silly.
It's
So
white
why?
is dominating
Yeah,
fantastically.
they know better what they're doing. Good job for Sasha. Looks like he knows his openings really well.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
openings is not everything. There's still middle game and end game. Okay, all pieces are well placed.
And also, if you see the time, it's like black is
1
like,
minute and 32 seconds. Yeah, Black realized they're in trouble.
and a very beautiful mate at that.
Wow. Very, very beautiful game. Cool. So, Lucas versus Jaden. Hmm. How often do you see checkmate like this? King
But
on c4?
but yeah, in a blitz game, it's like anything may happen.
Yeah, let's see how it happened. Knight f3. Okay.
Looks like very positional, right? White is a bit maybe pleasant little bit, but black has also a clear idea with minor pawns pushing on b4, right?
Yeah, couldn't they play b4 right away?
Yeah, they should, but because of blitz game, we have to forgive them that they just playing faster.
Yeah, but you have to pay attention to this thing. White is very 4 pieces already looking at the king side. And who is here? Only one bishop? And you're moving the queen away from the king side? It might be very, very dangerous. Come on.
Yeah, we faster move, just forward. Yeah, we trade here, bishop d3,
Okay,
d1.
one. And now we turn this into Caro-Kann, right? Who knows Caro-Kann better?
You, of course.
Isn't the plan to go 95?
Yeah, of course. If white can do knight e5,
And
black has a
f4?
very weak bishop on b7, and probably it's unpleasant for black.
Yeah, but then the knight also has idea knight f6, e4, and f5, right?
Maybe even knight b6, knight c4 too.
Yes, and this is another plan. And with the pawn on h3, it's hard to play f3 because the knight is getting g3 square.
True.
So couldn't they play f5?
But they will be weaknesses. It's possible. It's possible. I agree. It's but then we probably after f5 knight f3 knight e5,
Okay,
which is a bit unpleasant.
I agree. Yeah, that knight on e5 looks really strong. And you can always kick this knight away from e4.
Yeah.
Yeah, black has to go for this. Otherwise, this bishop is never gonna play. But there's not too many pieces left on the board, and this pawn is weak. So it's not gonna be that easy to defend. Ooh, Why white is letting play him d4? Oh, because no.
No, but queen e8 is there.
Oh, bishop h7, I see. Wow.
But he may play
Nice to
queen
check.
f8 immediately, and maybe it's not works, but still, it's very dangerous.
So g6 first, control h7.
And h6 is was hanging that way, queen
Yes.
e7. Like you said earlier, like bishop for black pieces is like very defensive, very passive, and white can play forever this position.
Yeah.
They need to improve the bishop situation. I mean black. They somehow rook d6 and bring the bishop some good squares.
Yes. And white has playing only one weakness, so they have to create somewhere a second one, right, in order to make a progress.
True. Before.
Oh, they just blunder checkmate in one move.
No, it's not one.
Later on, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But even rook e4 there was f3
Yeah.
because it's too late. The king shouldn't go to c4. Here's the big blunder was king should go to d6 and probably like a bit pleasant for white, but black is holding, right?
Yes, I don't think they should lose here.
And look at the time now. So
24 seconds.
yeah, so black had enough time, a bit more even, but because of emotions that you need to play fast.
And I think the important point that you made earlier about playing against time, I think this is what black did here as well. They have 24 seconds against 9 seconds. They're trying to play more
Yeah.
aggressive. Yeah, I'm gonna move my king forward,
Sure.
play aggressive against you, and turn out to be bad. Oh, we're going ahead of schedule. We looked at all games from the 5th round.
Seriously? Oh, we didn't see the first board.
Oh, but this is the problem with it's from the previous.
Okay, I see. So that's the point. So what is going on in the next round? Maybe as soon as they're gonna start. Let's open just if they will be ready, we can see it. Maybe 5 minutes delay. I probably should.
Oh, okay.
They should start soon. Yeah, nice.
Oh, that's a good lineup now. Tani playing versus Cheng Sun, Eric playing versus Aditya, Samuel against Ari, Sasha versus Arman, and Lucas versus Jaden. It looks like we're gonna have one of these guys who will become a champion, right?
Yeah, good prediction.
Is there a new kid?
Can we see the standings here? Any possibilities?
Let's see where it's standing. So. All right.
So there's the points for players. Yeah, nice. Tani is leading with full point, 5 points, right?
Perfect score. Yeah, he did not lose a single point.
And Aditya is like.
He made only one draw.
Looks like, yeah. And the third place is also like. And now he's playing with Tanya, right? Chen Shuan Ling is playing with Tanya.
Yes.
And he lost probably one game to Tanya only. Okay. Looks good.
Oh, they're very tough fight, very close.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you expect this from Tanya, but look at the other lineup. They trying to catch up with him, not to be far away.
And what about the end of the places? It's like they still having the points, or it's not easy to get the points if you're gonna see that just points. No, everyone is already get the points.
Yeah, even Anthony got half a point.
Yeah.
Kayla, okay, Kayla's slow down, but oh my God, is she the only girl who's playing?
I'm not sure. Yeah, probably. Yeah, an open section. Maybe let's back to game. Game's probably started.
Yes.
Oh, there is a maybe started on chess.com faster. Yeah, we can see that maybe on the chess.com here. Yeah, just they started earlier.
But
Yeah.
how can I have it the same way on the board? Yeah, we can do it from chess.com too.
Yeah, probably we have to see from chess.com then.
So Tany's playing white. So no more G4 business, huh? He doesn't want to raise.
Yeah. You know that I saw that in a previous year club championship, if I'm not wrong, it was Rapids, and these two players has played. It was a very even game, and Tani did one inaccuracy, and the Chenchuan just destroyed that game.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was just only one dubious move, even not a blunder.
So he learned his lesson,
Of
right?
course.
Yeah,
So that's
no,
why
no
it's
more
like,
joking with you.
yeah, and we know that both players is just participated in the World Blitz Championship, and which is held.
Very valuable experience.
Yeah, and they played with best chess players
Oh,
in the
look at
world.
this now, cutting edge theory. Wow. So what can you tell us about this position?
It's hard to say something. White is totally dominating looks, but b5 idea somewhere it's very tricky. So bishop c3, b5 maybe, or maybe b5 immediately. Tanya is missing b5 in my
Right
opinion.
now? Right away?
Yeah.
Wow. And Cheng Shan is not missing this chance.
Yeah, looks like he's gonna win maybe this game. Because next threat is like you want to take bishop c3 and win the just the bishop on c4.
Oh.
So what you expecting? It's like sucking the knight on b5, I guess.
This is, I guess this is the only thing you can do right now.
We'll see what decision
Tanya will come up with. I guess he's gonna spend some time here. He's already low run time, minute
Yeah.
and 40 seconds.
Probably now is like if Tanya wins, he's gonna be secure, like and gonna be have a good chances to be champion. So now this game is very, very important.
Yeah, but that move came as a shock, I believe. So what if knight takes,
Just move it.
knight takes, pawn takes,
Yeah,
bishop takes, right?
yeah. And even queen c7, bishop f4. Poof.
King b1.
Bishop takes. And okay, you have a like. They did a move. We can follow the moves like being played. F takes e5. What? Sacrificing the queen?
Oh my God! What a
For
move! Whoa,
For
whoa.
pawn? No, it's unserious.
What-
Oh, for
what
two.
is-
No,
yes,
actually,
yeah, he's gonna take on MC.
two pieces. Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's like some hope still there. But he understood that there no contract play. So we can move forward with moves. So takes, queen takes f6,
E5,
queen g6, rook e3,
Well, it's gonna be very tough. He has only
bishop e6.
45 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
No, but I think it's very hard comeback here for Tani.
Well, there's still some chances. Rook comes to g3.
Yeah, bishop d3 he played. But yeah, of course, I agree with you that the Blitz game, many things may happen, but still.
Yeah, the game is gonna be really crazy now, but he is very low on time. Only 23 seconds left against minute 40.
Yeah, bishop f5
Queen
probably,
without
queen
queen.
just even taking on g2 is not bad.
Yeah, you gotta go for queen g2. Be brave here.
Yeah.
No seeing ghosts, what they saying. But if you have extra queen, remember the TS game, you wanna play safe and trade pieces. More likely bishop f5 will come.
Yeah, any moves is like he needs to just make a fast decision. So he did queen h5. He wants it to be safe. And you know, its time factor is very important. So knight d4 being played. Yeah, probably if you're gonna be update, it's gonna be automatically make a move is gonna be played. Yeah.
Okay, rook g3. So do we have a calm king h8?
Yeah, let me do update.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like automatically moves we're gonna see. Okay, so king h8 being played. Rook g5.
He insists on a knight f6, huh?
True, yeah. Knight f6 is a big threat. And queen is gonna take on h2 probably. So that why he's prepared now. He wants to do knight f6.
Is it possible to play something like f5?
But e6, see, it's not so easy like you say it. Many surprises is expecting.
Wow, these guys are not giving up easy. Hard fight.
Yeah. No, it's like absolutely unclear now. Computer may say anything, but for players, wow, he found it. He found it, yeah.
Wow.
Now looks like
Wow.
he's secure.
Yes, now there's no more attack. And exchange down.
Bishop f5 probably, right?
Yeah.
But time is not very safe.
Oh, he has 1 second.
That's some.
Yeah. Oh, but yes, extra exchange, extra pawn. It's gonna be extremely hard for white. Just have to pay attention to that knight, not to blunder any forks.
But still, yeah, still it's not easy.
Isn't there an ID4 after trading?
Yeah.
Right.
But because of time, you see that the players has to make a decision. Definitely they continue.
Oi, oi, oi.
Look at the time. They're playing with only increments.
Yes, you're trying to survive here. It's really hard to judge players.
You just imagine he sacrificed his queen, and still it's like we have a big B fight on board.
Yeah, played like nothing happened. Let's continue the attack. Oh, going around.
But you can't. If king goes to c3, f5 is gonna be hanging.
So, on the video they finished the game, but we have some delays. So what's the result? I'm wondering how the game finished. Ah, he lost the pawn, but activated the bishop. You think it was a draw?
Yeah, looks like.
I didn't see the result.
But now it's like bishop b2 probably, and rook h6 then.
Oh, where this bishop went? Oi, 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 oi.
No, really, it's a draw.
Yeah.
What a fight.
Wow, wow, what a game. Awesome game. Impressive. No one can make a progress here, right? So the worst case scenario, Black can always sacrifice the rook. Oh, what is Tani playing for a win?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Well, time is a factor, right?
Yes.
Anything can happen.
Wow.
Oh, knight c7. But even if you sacrifice the rook for the pawn, oh, he just went
Now
the
it's a
safe choice. Yeah,
yeah. Now
now
it's
you
good.
can't win.
Wow. What action they did.
Yes, yes, wow. Good games.
Yeah, probably they just finished also. Yeah, you see that our
I
camera.
don't know. It's most.
Oh, that game, Aditya is also without queen for material. What's going on in this round? Everyone trying to play within balances? Okay, neither.
Can they take on h6? Is it was possible or no?
Pawn takes, queen takes,
Thanks.
and if
What is safe engine here? It's like it's okay. It's not much things, but
mhm.
black has to be careful, right? Knight h7, they has to found it, and h4. Yeah, it's very very pleasant for white. Okay, so
But in Blitz game, definitely gonna be super unpleasant for black, right?
yeah,
You should go for this line. Is if it computer shows it's equal, it's completely justifiable sacrifice. Oh.
yeah, that's the moment when black is sacrificing the queen for two rooks.
Even they pawn on d5, passed pawn, black do not care. And I agree, man, these bishops will look absolutely amazing. Especially if you put the bishop to b5. All you need is to connect rooks. Oops, no more. Connected, protected bishop. Check.
And yeah, okay, rook goes to d8.
Yeah,
Now it's clear, right? Black
yeah,
is winning.
two rooks and bishop. That advantage is too big. Yeah, now another rook is joining. And game over.
So what are you gonna say about Tani's game, what we see now with young prodigy?
You're still impressed, huh?
Yeah, unbelievable because you have to understood that this kid is like having a bit difference by rating, but Black is showing fantastic fight. They almost beat in that game.
Very, very impressive. And it's a Blitz game, 3 minute game. It's not classical to play this kind of chess under pressure. Super, super impressive.
Yeah,
So, oh, no, we have Sinari, who we did not see. Oh, let's go in order.
yeah, we can very quickly see until the next round is gonna be start.
Yes, Samuel versus Ari, another Caracan, another trendy line,
And
but
Queen D3 move.
oh,
But okay, let's continue. This move is also interesting. c3, castle, castle, 95. White is pleasant. And of course, they shouldn't trade the queens and the bishop, right? That position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And look at how much time has a black pieces. Like as I said before, he's playing fantastically fast. Look at his time
You're
management.
talking about Ari?
Yeah.
2 minutes and 38 seconds, and the game is almost over. He only spent 30 seconds.
His intuition is in very high level. And that's why he's probably blundered the pawn on f7.
You think he blundered? I think
Yeah.
he planned it. To double the rooks here, he thought that he has an attack here.
Can we see that a bit? One move more? So here.
Yeah, well, to play f5 instead?
Of course, but you save here. Why you should sack the pawn on f7?
But if you play f5, then rook cannot go to g8.
But that's fine. But you're not losing the material.
But as you said, he's a very active player. He wants to play actively.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, f3. Boom. Rook comes. And look at the rook on h3. Beautiful piece. Maybe here it's not the right decision to go to the e file. Maybe d file was better, right? To go to d2 and g2.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
And he's pushing on the clock. It's like he's down a pawn, but
1
he's
minute,
keeping
30
playing
seconds.
fast. So, what you expecting here? Time? It's important or no?
It's very important, but there's a few pieces left. Then what you gonna do after rook d2?
Probably rook d2, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
now the same color bishop.
time. It's time.
He lost some time?
After bishop f5, yeah.
Oh my god, he didn't make it. In a completely winning position.
But it's not easy to win. I mean, it's like...
I know, but I mean there's no danger anymore, right?
Of course, yeah.
All your pawns on the dark
But you have to play
squares,
very fast.
Yeah,
You have to play very fast.
So it's actually very crucial and critical in this tournament to the time management.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's probably
3+2, it's like just imagine 3 minutes you have and you have to make a decision each time. Your opponent playing, you have to move.
Is that a new round 7? Did we watch it?
No, we watch, yeah. It's the current round. So remember that Tanis played that position.
But Sasha played it different. Oh, yeah.
No,
he did play it.
they will change it. Just let's see how played the Isaac against Adam against Isaac, yeah. So they almost about start the next round, just very fast. Let's go. Let's see that game.
How many Karakans they have? Do we have to call it Karakan Blitz Championship maybe?
Yeah.
Next time? Yeah, we'll do it thematic. Since you're all playing Kara, let's instantly taking on c6.
Young stars saying hi for all of us. They're very happy. They're exciting.
Both.
They want to say hi to friends, to parents, to everyone watching them.
Yeah.
Wow. What a tricks, knight g6.
Knight g6.
I guess bishop f4 it's a bad move, right? Yeah. Knight is gonna be trapped.
Yeah, rook is hanging, so queen cannot leave c7.
So bishop f4, bishop h2, get the bishop back, and
Maybe he
white
got
in
bishop
trouble.
f4 here to take on h8.
No, just take it. Bishop f4 now. And knight h8, bishop h2, king h1, bishop d6, and knight is trapped. So it's like you got the 4 points for 5, but I believe that's when you should bet. But of course, now fast in control, they has to make a decision. Let's continue. Yeah, knight g6 is very interesting move. Queen d7, knight a4. Okay.
Oh no. That dark squares, complete domination of white strategy.
Can we quickly see that the rounds is starting or no?
Yeah.
We just need to get back. Just get the back. And rounds 8 maybe? Not yet, right?
No.
Okay, maybe we
we
can
don't
finish
have-
then. ZK. Let's back. We are also in middle, yeah. G5. Castle 95.
No, it's gonna be tough for black. F4, that's a very interesting decision. Why, you think? What, you scared F5, F4?
To be honest, I'm not sure because you need to maybe play F3 and then push just pass pawn.
Yeah, because there's never F5, right? As soon as you play F5, bishop comes to E5, that's it.
True. Okay, F4 being played.
Or he's trying to...
Oh, he's simplifying.
Ooh.
Very well simplifying, but they, oh wow, queen d6 now will be, and then bishop d6 and f8 hanging. But queen d6 now instead of queen a3.
Yes. That was an interesting idea. Take,
Take,
bishop takes, and if you take the rook, you
bishop
take
f8,
either.
yeah. It's amazing, yeah. And then it's like just b4 and push the a4 pawn. And the white having the very strong pass pawns.
Mm-hmm. And these pawns are not going anywhere.
Yeah. So the e4, and we see that white has lost the exchange.
And now rook e5, right? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess game is about stuff. Just can we go back again and update just? Let's update. Yeah. And round.
So they started, right?
Yeah. So Aditya Das is playing against Tani.
That's another good matchup. And another trendy line. Tanya likes this opening. He played this for a very long time.
Ooh, very crazy line. He only two. He sucked the piece, right?
Yep. And now everything is gonna be opened up. Complete fire on the board. If white will open the f file, if black will open f file, then this bishop comes from a6. This is a crazy. How this king ever gonna escape? Where he will find safety? But Aditya known for his fearlessness. He's not scared of anything. The question is not whether he's scared or not, but whether king is safer, right?
I'm expecting some crazy continue from here. Maybe g3 something. Oh, queen d3 also looks interesting.
You gotta create some threats, but queen d3, putting queen and king on the same diagonal. And then there will be this e5 move with the idea bishop a6.
Wow, what a move a3.
Oy.
What are you doing?
I told you, he's calm. Nothing happened. It's not serious.
Wow. Why he wants to kick the bishop from here? Very interesting.
And if bishop c5, is this diagonal important for the white king? f2 square?
I don't think so.
No?
But he really is distracted with his moves.
Or he just want to make a move? I have to play something.
And I have to attack. He has to attack it. He doesn't want to defend like g3 because he's up a piece. He needs to be like somehow be safe.
But g3 is a very logical move. Defend f4, prepare the bishop to g2, or maybe king to g2.
But you know that when you're playing Blitz again, you have to make a decision again.
Yes, and you're opening this diagonal if bishop comes to b7 or queen to c6. Then rook is hanging. And as we know, pawns cannot move back, right? This is the bad thing about moving. You move the pawn, that's it. You create the weakness.
So what you expecting from the black side? What they gonna do? Bishop a6 or move the back bishop somewhere?
Well, Tiny cannot decide where to put the bishop. c5, a5, or d6.
I don't think a5 it's good, but d6 looks reasonable. c5 also like b4 is gonna be now soon, no? So that's why I'm not sure about.
Why he wants him to go b4?
Yeah, it's not.
Because then bishop comes to b2.
True.
Oh, but bishop cannot go to b2. f4 is hanging, right?
Yeah, but maybe later after b4.
Yeah.
Wow.
Queen d4.
Again attacking. So you see that what doing the detail. It's like he wants to keep attacking even with extra piece. With weak king, he still wants to attack.
And maybe he wants to prepare bishop e3. No, bishop e3 he can. b2 pawn is hanging.
Yeah.
After b4 first, right? So I guess b. What are you thinking? h4, h5?
Interesting. Yeah, it's good news for us that we back to live, and now we can watch live games on real time.
And we have some very, very impressive game. My God, with queen sacrifices. That's why the Blitz is so exciting to watch.
True. So what you expecting about this game? It's like it's gonna be smooth game for one of the players or no?
Absolutely not. Maybe we'll see one more queen sacrifice.
I feel that you're excited and you want to also go and join to players and continue playing with them.
At the level they're playing, I don't think I'm gonna be on the top 5 boards.
But still, we're not here about results. We wanna just see you on board and how you
Yeah,
exciting.
oh yeah, they would absolutely see the fire. Yeah.
So now you see that Aditya is attacking the bishop on c5, and Tiny said, "I don't care. Also, I'm gonna be sacrificing."
I told you it's gonna be fire.
It's a crazy game because on board is chaos because White King is super weak and every piece is hanging. Time is very low. So probably like knight f3 looks like logical, right?
Hmm?
Protecting the e5. And now bishop on c5 is hanging. And also bishop a6 may come somehow.
And now Tanya's gonna play without rook like nothing happened.
Looks,
This was all planned.
looks is not good news for Tani. I'm expecting this white is now gonna be safe after g3, developing the bishop to g2.
Yeah. When I came here today, I said, oh, it's gonna be just one-sided. Tanya's gonna crush everyone. And he said, it's not that clear.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a top set, he's a high rated, but we know that all of the players who is playing here, it's playing very high level chess.
Yeah, let me take this rook on a1. No one is protecting
Just
it.
bishop g2 probably. And now Tani is preparing the e5 and look at the time. He has a 4 second in the clock.
e5. Wow, e5 is a good move. If
But
you
probably
push these pawns,
agree. But maybe like rook f1, rook h f1, and after e5 you have like knight d2.
uh-huh.
So rook is needed to get f1 square to protect f2. And we see that players they're showing on the camera.
If we could just sacrifice one of the rooks for the bishop and pawn, we'd be really happy with whites, right?
Oh, it's not a good decision. You see that he messed the e4. And now black having enough compensation, bishop a6. It's like, wow, he not took the knight. What is this? Because of very low on time, both of the players playing very, very fast. So maybe king e1 or king d1.
Oof.
Oof, yeah. Oh, he blundered the queen. Because of emotion, queen takes d5.
Oh,
Wow.
I told you there would be queen sacrifice, but in this case it's not sacrifice, it's a blunder.
But you see that
This
how
is painful.
Yeah.
Oh my God, such a cool game and to miss the move.
it's normal, like
What's on the video? Oh my God, Tanya's excited now.
Wow, what an action game. Just imagine what is expecting in a second game us, because this players is gonna play another game against each other. Wow, and he won another,
Okay, all
and
right.
now yeah,
Now it's all over. Uh,
it's a fantastic game also.
wow, wow.
But how long they keep it this emotional game?
Yeah, that's why it's very important to keep calm. Just lost your focus for a second, that's it.
So can we see the very quickly that moment when Aditya is under the piece?
The
I mean
queen
queen.
d5?
Yeah, it's move number 29. Yeah, here it's like you get back in this position. It's like what can do like of course it's about time. It's easy in the clock is 4 seconds against 5 seconds. So many moves is good. Just maybe like he could do like something queen just b2 check, run away
Mm-hmm.
from the pin, and just queen d4, and
It's completely over. Yeah.
absolutely, yeah. And we see that so many threats, it's the white has. And also, like, maybe instead of even queen d4, just let's say, let's force to trade the queens because
Bishop
a6
is
hanging,
hanging.
yeah, maybe check really, but looks like very, very clear that white have a big chance to win. But because of the everything is went very fast after a4, king g7, yeah, he missed that the queen is protecting the square and he lost his queen and he
Yeah.
lost the game.
He just missed that part of the board.
Yeah, but we have to appreciate both of the players, how fast and how like strongly they play. And if you're gonna get back in a very early position, here in openings, like we see that Tani is decided to sacrifice his knight for attack, and Aditya is like take this knight, and then it's like it was very crazy position with a very weak king, and black is trying to attack and sacrifices so much materials, and time is flight very fast, and this has happened what we see. Everything is hanging, every piece is hanging. It's of course very easy to watch and advise some good moves, but when you're playing, it's super stressful, and you have
Yes, I
to
agree.
do your decisions. Okay, congrats, Tani, with great game. Hope to see next round will be also exciting for us.
But he's walking on a very, very fine edge, right? All his
Absolutely.
games, wow.
So now we see that they finish this game too. It's like Ari is played with Chenchuan, and let's very quickly catch the game. So very positional, b takes c3, bishop b7, takes on d4, okay. Very positional, bishop b4, knight e5. So they trade, a4, and we see that black wants to do checkmate. In h5, the pieces is very strong. Bishop is active, knight is active. Also, they can create some activity. Bishop d6, it's a good point to bring the bishop to protection. Bishop g3, and we see that white is plundering the fork. Of course, when they decided to bring the bishop, Chen is so that this tricks as possible. Probably white needs to get back bishop b4, or maybe queen b4 was also possible to prevent the knight c3 ideas. But okay, bishop g3 being played, knight c3 fork, and winning the material. And probably this is the big chance for black to win the game. So, and white is blundering the rook also and losing the game. Okay, we back to then we're gonna see next game. Sasha is played against uh, minus quite Giocopiano, Italian. Wow. After taking on d4, he decided to go b4 and some gambits. e5, very aggressive opening. d5, take on f6. We need to check. b5, everything is attacking. So take on g7, take on d4. Takes, bishop b2, queen is hanging, and now we see that very powerful bishop and also very strong pawn on g7. Knight c3, it's my opinion. I guess g2 is hanging. White has to be careful with castle and protect that this g2 square. They did knight c3, queen g2, castle. Very aggressive game playing the Sasha. He sacrificed so much
What's
materials.
going on here?
Queen g5, knight d7, and probably black is preparing the castle queen side now. Knight d4, queen f5, and now we see that very safe situation. a4, knight c5. I feel that players is becoming more aggressive and playing the more attacking chess. So rook f1, and now probably black is doing well. Only this pass pawn for white is very strong. So check. Now he's threatening the rook a8, wanna win the rook, so that's why they has to go something. King d7, rook h7, okay. So time is very low. If you're gonna see almost 2 minutes for white and the 9 seconds for black. Black having the good position, but they has to be safe with time. So what do you think? How they finish this game? Is it enough time? Okay, rook h8 now is the threat, but pass pawn for black is also very dangerous. c2, rook h8, and
Five.
say again?
F5?
f5, f6, okay, yeah. So
One to
bishop
b2.
takes, bishop here, rook d1. Wow, what is this? What are rooks we see on the 8th rank? So probably promoting, like, and also taking on g7 later. Yes, check, take. Oh, it's interesting that they not took because of 8 seconds on the clock. They has to make a fast decision. But it was a great idea, right? To just take on g7. Takes. Now it's we see that white is winning because of the after rook g7. They have a rook a7 and skewer and win the game. Yeah, it's a crazy game also.
Instead of promoting right away b1, couldn't black play just rook b1?
Rook b1 is yeah, possible, but that will be rook g8 probably.
Yeah, I take with bishop.
Yeah, and then you want to promote.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks good. And what about if after rook b1 they can do bishop a3, right?
Bishop a3, don't we have b4?
b4? Yeah, absolutely. But look, it's like white is pushing on time. Black, even after c1, it's not very bad. They're still winning if they just decide to take on g7.
Yes.
But because whole game was pushing on time,
Under pressure.
Yeah, under pressure, it's very hard to do good moves. Okay, players is preparing for almost next round. We can see one more game probably, and let's see how is.
So we have 12 rounds in total?
Yes, we have 12 rounds, double 6 rounds. So player's gonna play 2 times the same player each round. So Adam is playing is Isaac.
So they're not playing 2 games right away. They're playing them once and then they're gonna play.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought they're gonna play them right away. I see. Okay. This is even better.
So white is probably better because of the more space, right? And knight is very active, getting the d6. So g4.
Adam likes this structure.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows what he's doing. Oh.
Fantastic position, right? Fantastic
That
structure.
pawn on f6.
It's the very dangerous call that your king has to be careful. And here it's probably, considering the take, bishop a3 is also was possible, right?
Yeah, you have to get rid of that knight. He's defending everything.
But probably after queen h4 they have a like,
King h7.
yeah, it's not enough maybe material. So that's why maybe bishop e7 very slowly to improve the position. Bishop e3 and just improve, keep improving. But okay, let's see h4, it's good. Queen e2, takes, and looks very scary.
Wow, that's a calm defense.
What? Rook g6, check,
Ooh.
and
What about Queen
white
f7?
lost because of time, because not enough material. But if you're gonna be get back, they very optimistically decided to sacrifice the rook, right?
Yes.
So probably rook f5 takes, and then it's queen g2, good game.
Or Rook g5, right?
Yeah, true. Rook g5, maybe rook d2 will be here, but still it's like about
Yeah.
winning, yeah. Or even take first, and then it's check, and then it's take.
Yeah, that's a shame to see when your opening strategy didn't pay off in the end.
But
Played a good game.
but it looks like white did almost everything to deserve to win.
Uh-huh.
But at the end, they like again used the emotionally like sacrificing this two rooks, and then realized that it's not enough.
Yeah.
Because after queen g2, we see that after queen g5, black is protecting every squares, and they totally safe. Yeah, probably queen g6, right? And
Uh-huh.
they safe.
Yes. Game over.
Wow, what a game. White did an amazing game, and black is also tried their best to be survive a longest game, and then it's like they deserve to be win after this incorrect sacrificing. So we're gonna be start the next round. We see now players is very happy. They ready to start the next round.
So what do you think? Are they enjoying the tournament?
I hope so. So, like you said earlier, like you inspired about looking how they playing, and you want to join also. Would you like to play maybe with champion?
With champion, me?
Yeah.
Maybe you should play with a champion. Play a price.
Okay, so we saw this game too, right?
Mm-hmm.
They saw this game too. Okay, good. Let's prepare for the next round then. As soon as they gonna start. They are asking that.
Oh, they dancing? Come on.
Yes,
Full of energy.
Tani is on the camera. He's sitting, I guess, on chair now. His opponent is Aditya Das. Yeah, he came.
Oh, Adi must be very angry after that crazy game. So you think we're gonna watch another one?
Probably, yeah.
We
Oh,
definitely should.
what
There's gonna be a fight.
what opening you expecting? Some crazy or the more solid now?
Aditya is gonna play white, right?
Yeah, and also we can see the standings, like what's going on the tournament standings. It's what happened.
I think Tani's gonna play for a win. I don't think he's gonna play solid.
So Tani having the 6.5.
Oh, they both have half 5 and 5.
Yeah, but in the first round,
yeah,
Tani won,
Uh-huh.
and it looks like Tani is leading already with 1 point ahead. And Chen Chuan is like,
Second,
yeah, he's a second.
Sasha on third with Isaac.
And also it's in second,
Jaden.
they're sharing, tying that with Adi. Also Adi having the 5 and
Yes.
5.5. Yeah, and the fourth place is Sasha and Isaac.
Very close.
And also
tournament.
Jaden, yeah. So many players is very close each other. Okay, so
Yes, it is Tani on camera.
so who is gonna play in the second board now? It's Ari against Chen Chuan will play, and Sasha is gonna play with
Phineas?
Phineas, yeah. And another game, Adam is gonna play with Isaac, right?
So we have right now 21 kids, right? How
Yeah.
many of these 21 kids you know from camps?
Probably all of them I know.
All of them?
Yeah, maybe almost all of them, yeah. So from camps, Ari was with us, and Adam was with us, Jaden.
So is this what you expected? Looking at the result of this tournament from the camp?
It's hard to expect something in the Blitz games because you know that Blitz games is about mood. If you had a like good last night,
Uh-huh.
if you well sleep, you're gonna feel better and you're gonna play good chess.
Okay.
So that's why it's like it's very important to have a good day in the Blitz.
And some kids probably do have preferences, as you said. Some of them enjoy Ultra Bullet, and some of them I know enjoy classical game control. It's not that easy for them to play Blitz.
Absolutely, yeah. So, but of course, we also having the like strong players like Atani and also Chenfran. So if you're gonna compare their experience and our kids' experience, it's like a big difference because, like we said already, they played in the World Blitz Championship and they have a huge experience.
Experience, and they have someone to look up to,
Of
right?
course,
Yeah,
yeah, they played
because
with
everyone
super
knows Tony.
GMs,
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess we can see maybe also like other section too, what they're doing in yeah. So here's the like under 1500 section. Unfortunately, we cannot see the games, but we can follow the
Okay, let's see who is here.
result. But
It's around
there are no updated results, I guess. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's another place. Oh yeah, yeah maybe. No.
It's not uploaded.
Okay.
no.
Okay. So now we see the current pairings
Huh?
with points.
Okay, very, very close. Look at this, just half a point behind.
Yeah, but you see that every half points brings you to top places.
But
And Tiny's played already with many of them, right?
yes, and there's no one who lost all games.
Yes, true.
Wow.
Many of them having some points, right?
So anything can happen in a Blitz game.
True.
Look at that. Do you know Charles Bernstein?
Actually, I'm not sure.
3 points with 1300 rating?
But you have to understand it's a Blitz rating
Oh, it's a
points
Blitz rating, yes,
because Connor is having them like over 2000.
yes. And look at the Samuel rating, 813 Blitz. Has he ever plays a Blitz?
Yeah, but they having the much higher regular
Yeah,
rating.
he's gonna gain a lot of Blitz rating points.
Yeah, because of most of the players is playing the very few Blitz tournaments.
So it's very important not to lose against Samuel.
But they not much worry about Blitz
Yeah, I'm joking, of
ratings
course.
probably.
Yeah, you should not worry about rating. Worry about your chess game.
Yeah, especially in Blitz rating is not much important.
Of
Okay,
course.
players is almost ready to start. They're very happy. They're dancing.
Maybe you should tell them that it should get serious. It's the last 5 rounds. Come on. You're playing for big trophy. What time do they start? Start?
Say about start probably.
They start as soon as the pairings are ready, right? It's
Should
not like they start on time.
yeah.
Okay, it looks like the good first experience. Reading. Should we continue with these tournaments?
What do you think about it? Should we continue?
From what I'm seeing, it's a really, really cool experience.
Yeah,
Because
it's
the main point, the kids enjoying this.
absolutely.
You wouldn't dance if you're not happy, right?
Absolutely, yeah. And also, it's like we know that Marshall Club is hosting the 1000 of the new tournaments all the time, right? But today is another new tournament, which is like we started.
Yes. And you should know that that was Jurabek's idea. Okay. Important moment. Yes. Kids.
We ready for next round, right?
We didn't see anyone crying yet, right? Did we?
You want to see that how they crying?
Of course. No, of course we don't want to see them crying.
But probably they're gonna cry if they will decide if in the winning position if they miss something. What do you think is Adi's cried when he blundered the queen against Sunny?
I don't think that these kids have so much experience. They already made all those blunders. They know it's just a game. You just have to forget about this and continue keep going. Just play another one. Okay.
Just imagine during you playing tournament games, your opponent is start to dance. What you gonna do?
Dance with him? No, I'm not gonna dance.
What is surprising me when I see the kids, it's like when game is not yet started,
Mm-hmm.
they mostly like doing a lot of funs, a lot of distraction.
Uh-huh.
But when game is starting, they immediately changing. They're much serious. They're very focused.
Okay, look at them. Look at them. How they excited. Making moves. This is opening. You know what you're doing in this opening stage, right?
Yeah. So what you choose? Like we're gonna see how
Well,
boys work.
we must see how Aditya plays with Tani. And look at that Tani choice. Ultra solid, double fiancetta. Tried to break me. But very slow approach. I'll get the center. I'll develop my pieces. There's no rush. The game is gonna be long. Let me trade a couple of pieces.
So if you're gonna compare the previous games, now it's more positional, more solid game.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think? Tani felt something is like he needs to be solid because he's leading, or what? Why he choose the more solid position instead of some crazy lines which he's decided to play in the previous game?
That's a very good question. We have to ask Tani that.
Sure.
But this is, I think one of the decisions was, let's just play chess. No opening theory, nothing.
Yeah, that's true. But we saw that how Tani did a lot of time today, like some G4 move, some
Yes.
E4 move, and even with Adi, he's decided to sacrifice the knight, and now suddenly he decided to play very solid. Probably he start to feel that he's leading, and Adi is also like playing the very good chess, and he needs to be more solid.
I think black might be in trouble soon. This is a very dangerous position for them. These two double pawns on c5 and c6, they're limiting the dark square bishop, light square bishop. Eh, not playing for now.
But for Blitz, you know that if you not blunder the material and your king is not under attack, still a lot of possibilities.
What if you play e5 right now? And black in trouble?
97 probably. And also some ideas, very crazy ideas, d takes c4 somewhere will be there. And d3 squares weak.
Yes, true. So we should not rush. Maybe prepare it first. Guess white wishes black will play pawn d4, right?
Yeah. So maybe we could just jump from the games to games.
Mm-hmm.
So very quickly we can open up. Okay, second board. What's going on second board? It's like we see that Chen is playing against Ari. Okay, just interesting e4, knight e4. They decide to trade every pieces, but by time management, I'm really again surprising that Ari is, even with Chen is still playing very, very fast. He's 1 minute ahead, and probably he messed. The A file can be open, and he may lose the pawn. So that's the problem when you're playing fast. You can easily miss some moves and blunder the
But
material.
maybe he wanted to open light square bishop because he was dead there.
Yeah, but he had a chance just easily go a6, and instead of queen d7, why you have to lose the pawn?
True.
But okay, he's playing very fast, and we see the time is almost 2 minutes between them. It's a crazy.
As you were saying, he's still playing Ultra Bullet.
Yeah, okay, so let's see again. Let's back to game how playing the Tani against Adi. So Tani with white, he decides to use your plan, what you advise it, e5 here, and then it's bishop h3, f5, takes, and looks like f file is very strong for the Tanis, right?
Yes,
So,
but the D file can be
yeah,
also.
yeah, not very clear. But by time, his Tani is leading, a bit more time he has. It's very interesting.
Well, there's some key factors, right? The double pawn C, the black knight is better than the white knight for now.
True.
Oof, putting more pressure on our king. Looks scary already.
So queen d7 looks very good. So Tani not found the way how to continue. That's why he want to be solid, get back the rook to f2. Sari is offering to trade the queens, and he has to accept it because otherwise knight h3 it's the fork idea.
Correct.
So that's why it's like maybe we're gonna see now queen is gonna be traded.
Do you think he calculates e6?
E6, no, queen e6 probably there was. But now knight h3, and Adi wants to just open the d file, just let him to be activate position. I think its position is interesting. Maybe he should take it, but there will be some weaknesses. But still he needs to take to activate the position rook d3 and bring another rook. Wow. So what are you expecting here?
This is getting really positional now.
Yeah, from the very chaotic game, we like came to more positional.
Yeah, it's now who understands chess better.
To play very fast.
25. Yeah, and they have both 25 seconds. Oh, it's gonna be another crazy finish. I hope Adi's not gonna blunder anything.
Ah, interesting.
Let's see. Wow.
He's still pushing, right?
Wow.
It's very hard.
Wow.
It's very hard. Maybe 96
Wake
still.
machine.
Still, I don't think that it's easy to win.
Hard to rake, right?
Yeah, I mean, at least it's a long game will be.
Yeah, you have to take.
And what is the plan? Ooh, you see that what he decided, Tani? He sacrificed pawn on d4 and activated his rook, and now looks still looks like maybe black is fine, right?
He's gonna push all the way to the end. This deep one's not going anywhere for now.
Maybe king should stay on d7 instead of 98. But still, he can get back 96 and then king d7. And look at the time. Time is like very low. Tani is unsure about how to win. Maybe he's gonna repeat somehow. They're still playing. They're still playing.
Wow.
It's live cameras, what we see on the tournament hall. Players is having a very low time.
Is there d3 with knight d4 check?
Agree, yeah, but king e3 will be there.
Yeah, he doesn't have to take it.
Maybe knight d8 now, trying to take on b6. And he listened to your advice. Yeah, maybe rook b6 now, right?
Yeah, because you can cover rook e6 if rook e7.
Oh, why not king d4 was here?
Yeah, activate the king.
And black's was better probably because pass pawn is very
I
strong.
agree.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow, it's probably
Whoa.
black is very safe now. Oh, he blundered it. He shouldn't, but rook f5 was hanging, right? Yeah, probably he should trade the. But white is in trouble, in my
Black
opinion.
is not risking at
Yeah.
all. They would never lose.
But you cannot say never lose, but
Well, yeah.
yeah, it's exciting moment now. So probably he has to. Well, actually, he has to trade the rooks. I mean, for white is very dangerous playing.
You don't want to trade one of the rooks for white.
But if you don't want to, you're gonna be in trouble also. Wow, what another exciting game we see.
Check. Yeah. How do you get under control fourth rank and protect g6 at the same time?
What? There was knight d4, brother.
Knight d4?
He played knight d4.
Oh.
He played knight d4?
Yeah.
Like it's all.
Oh.
Okay, so here was been played knight d4, guys, and we see that it's a legal move, and
It's just rules like a legal move.
yeah, okay. So Tani at having the big luck here in this game, right? So probably,
Amazing. I mean, second time in a row.
so we have to yes say that Adi's played fantastic this game, right?
Yes.
He showed big fighting spirit,
And it just shows the pressure they're playing under.
but both games, what we see, he in the first game he blundered the queen, and in the second game, what we even in this position, like
Under the king
Yeah.
now, right?
yeah, but okay, it was impressive to watch this game. What happened in second board? We see that after queen c6, we stuck in this position, right?
Yeah.
And queen e3 being played, and Aries decided to simplify the position. I guess maybe we can update and see the time. No, it's not shows time. Okay, we here h3, rook g5, hoping that knight g5 gonna be taken, queen g2. But what about if they're gonna take first on a8? Yeah. They simplified, but still like not very clear that pass pawn is very dangerous, but this pass pawn is much far. Okay, c6. Wow, still like not very clear situation. Because you want a queen, I want a queen. And white has only extra pawn, only one pawn. Yeah, probably f5 was mistake because more weaknesses they make it.
Yeah, you don't want to open the king.
Yeah, maybe f6 or just wait. Takes, yeah, h5 and probably they lost by time. Right? Because takes queen h f6.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But how to win? maybe here. But still, maybe something happened here by time. Okay, h5. This is the last move was. Would you like to continue with next games? Maybe third or fourth?
Yeah, let's go, Sasha's game. What is it? Another card? Of course. What else?
Yeah, Salsa is.
Oh, that's exciting, right?
I
Nice.
played these things first time, I guess, in World Youth Under 16, and Chinese player
With white or black?
is black.
With black? And
And it was surprising for me to have like such ideas. Not exact position, but I saw that knight f7 being played, and I was surprised in a very serious tournament in the classical.
yeah, I think it's very important to know the here after take, bishop c4, e6. There's important ideas c5 and knight c6. You need to break this center instantly, or you would be in trouble really, really fast.
When I played this position, like my opponent and I was, I guess, in the same level. It's about FIDE master level. It was very tough game.
Yeah, well, how it ended?
I lost.
You lost?
Yeah, I badly lost
Is
because
this game in database?
I I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I played this guy who is I guess is currently having also like 26 FIDE plus. He's a very strong chess player now. But the main reason is that my pieces is undeveloped there.
Yeah, but now it looks like black consolidated.
Yeah, of course, it's a blitz game, and White just decided to play more aggressive. But now,
Not that clear anymore.
yeah, knight f5 was interesting move, no?
Set up here, knight f5. Yeah, oh, knight f5 looks really good.
So much things is hanging.
Yeah, these kind of position is very, very hard to play with black in a blitz.
I believe that any position when you're defensive, it's not easy to play.
Yeah,
You need to burn your time.
that's why gambits are so good for blitz games.
True. So that's why it's like in blitz you have to have a different strategy,
Exactly.
and you have to be really play fast, very fast, and not blunder the pieces or the piece like a queen or king.
I think this is gonna be a good lesson for these guys.
Sure.
They will learn something from today. Okay, where's all black pawns? Looks like they're missing a lot. Again, what's happened here? White lost on time?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's a 4 seconds in the clock. Yeah.
And this is Isaac game. Did we ever see it?
We didn't. We saw the first game. They're almost preparing for next round. So we need to be a bit quick and we can catch them.
That's very important for white to play e4. Black is not letting.
Yeah, black have extra pawn, but white has a initiative, right? With activity.
Yes.
Wow. It's you see that it's because of Phil Tyrant just blundering the probably.
What did he miss? That pawn on e4? There's no knight h3?
No, but knight d4 now.
Huh?
Knight d4 now.
I know. That's what I said, what he missed. Or you thought that bishop is not on c4?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes there is hallucination like this.
Yeah, almost come back. If not queen e4, just king g1, knight h3 mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, place it's about to start the next round. Let's prepare Maybe we can open the two boards, like first two boards, maybe.
Is it around
Can,
9, right?
can we like, okay, so let's, we can also maybe more.
Yeah.
Okay,
I haven't seen Cheng Shang for a while. So
so
who's Tanya playing with Sasha?
Sasha, we saw that Sasha is very solid and he's doing very well. He's opening, especially with white.
So Tanya's playing what he knows best.
You think so?
Or not best, or he feels confident in there.
So you mean more solid, right?
Yes.
So he starts to care about his leadership in this tournament. He's not using any more like very tricky lines.
Maybe he realized I can't risk it anymore. One sleep and they'll catch up with me. Very solid.
It's nice start. Maybe we can jump to next board two. Board two, it's like Isaac is Jaden playing.
So there's a lot of Cars and London systems, so they really like to play solid chess.
True. It's the third board is now Adi playing with Chen Chuan. And now, like you say, the French is also very modern now. Oh, f4, f5. Wow. And white is having a fantastic pawn structure. This is really dream position for white with space.
Yeah, that light square bishop is going to be really hard to bring into
We
the
back
game.
to first board. Sasha against Tani.
Yeah,
White is a bit probably pleasant, but not much.
yeah, and black is saying you can bring your bishop to this diagonal.
Yeah, probably bishop g2. Idea is a b3 somehow to control the light squares. Looks safe for white.
Should be very even.
So this is round 9, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
This is number 9, yes. It was there, round number 9.
Sorry. Yeah, it's number 9. So Tani's leading. If no one is gonna stop him in current rounds, he's gonna be champion like you expected.
Yeah, that was a hard guess, I guess.
But we saw how he played with Adi 2 times. And 2 times he got lucky with legal moves and the blundering the queen.
Yeah, this result does not say how the game.
Yeah, and also he played with Chen Chuan. It's like Chen Chuan is win the queen for 2 pieces, but still like almost convert to win, but was not enough time.
Did they play the second round already? Tanya with Cheng Xiao? Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was the second game what we saw probably.
Okay, now Sasha blunder.
Actually, is it blunder or no?
Is it?
Because
Rook d1 and queen is hanging.
and bishop e7 and you have a bunch of fast pawns,
Mm-hmm.
compensation is enough.
So Sasha using Tanya's weapon, huh? Just give up like nothing happened. We'll
True.
continue the game. So he decided not to take the queen and play against that knight?
Some of followers is talking like you, like Kitsis is better than me.
What do you mean?
They
Huh? Yeah, that's true. Okay, currently the age doesn't matter. What matters is your skills, how hard you're training.
Absolutely. And how much time you're spending for this?
Exactly. Spend time on chess and you're gonna be as good. Oh, Queen C1.
And again, you see, decided to be solid.
Yes, absolutely. He doesn't want any imbalances. This is pretty straightforward. He has good pieces. Bishop is spinning the knight.
And maybe it's not a good choice for him to be solid.
If you take on b5, can't you just take the pawn?
Oof, maybe Queen C1 was,
But if Queen C2, Rook D2, maybe he gets scared.
yeah. And now what he needs to do? Sasha needs to find Rook E3 probably, right? But Bishop C3 is just hanging the piece. So he needs to move the knight. And he's losing the material. Okay. It's not easy now.
Hard, hard.
Yeah, maybe we can see the how playing in second board. It's Isaac playing with black against Fang. So looks even chances. And what about Aditya? He's playing with white pieces. He's down a pawn against Chen Xuan, but yeah, looks like black is totally safe, right? And they have extra pawn. White do not have a compensation.
Was that position where you had the white has amazing center against black? Three
True.
pawns, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. But in the blitz, no guarantee.
Yes.
So we spoke about this position, right?
Uh-huh.
And then is what happened. Let's quickly see it.
How he blundered that d4.
Bishop d3 takes. Queen there. Looks like everything is fine. Black is trading the rooks, offering the Queen d7. Looks everything safe.
Yeah, everything is logical.
Yeah, white is pleasant, right? There's more space at least. And now it's threatening on d4, king e3, g5, g3. Just you see that what's happening. Adi is like forgetting that bishop is protecting the pawn. And we see already many times on his games, right?
Getting tired.
Yeah, you feel pressures probably. And yeah, he missed this move. And then it's like,
Now
so
he's
it's
in big
happened.
trouble.
Yeah. Oh, actually, he got again lucky.
What?
Because here maybe pawn takes was safe for black, but they decided to take with knight, and now we see that pawn's hanging, and will be again another big fight. But he's a fighter.
Yeah, nothing is decided.
Let's
With 4 knights on the board, anything can happen.
yeah, here is tiny games is clear, right? Sasha did his best, but
Yeah, there's no way now he can survive. The pawn is lost.
yeah, and they agree with draw. Okay, so it's a good time to watch how playing the again. Adi, another. Are you expecting another blunder or no?
Well, that's probably why ID keeps his king on f2. One square diagonally from the
Oh.
knight, so there's no knight forks.
Actually, he blundered again on b3.
He did?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
he get knight back,
Oy, 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 oy.
and he blundered again.
And another one. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. No, that's it. Game over.
yeah, that's it. True. So you see that 2 times he blundered pawns. And but okay, pawns is not a huge material, but in the previous game we see that he blundered the like a legal move, and he blundered the queen.
So do you have any advices? What do you do to get rid of those blunders?
Probably more experience. He needs to play more blitz games and to feel more confident because in a rapid and long-term control he's mostly doing well. He's
So
mostly
confidence is one of the key things, especially when you play blitz, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Because if you're playing with low-term control, most of the players are under pressure and they doing unnecessary blunders.
Yeah, as we could see.
Yeah, especially when time is very low, like 30 seconds in the clock, you see the time, it's enough to be panic.
Yes, yes. Even though you have 2 seconds increment, it's much better to use increment online. Live, you still have to move your hand, you're wasting time, it's not
Agree.
that obvious.
Absolutely. And also you see your opponent emotions, reactions. It's
Exactly.
also reacting.
His posture, how confident he is, yeah, that affects you as well, yeah.
Sure. So if you're gonna be very quickly get back again the first board game, it was very solid start how Sasha is played, and probably here he needs I mean White needs to be solid, and they did well, but they forgot about Rook D6 idea, which is bring a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get back a bit, maybe here he needs to found something, but B3 looks logical, right?
Absolutely.
And instead bishop C6, maybe he could started with taking on B5,
Uh-huh.
and now looks like fine, right?
Yes.
Because he may trade it, or he may just play normal position because no rook is coming to D6. Yeah, position is playable, right? But because of one move, especially in Blitz, it's very easy to miss any intermediate moves. So his expected take and rook D6 is their questions. He found an interesting move with bishop F6, but then it's like we see that another problem is Black is asking.
That was a very good practical decision not to accept the rook sacrifice, but
Absolutely.
agreeing for something that's much easier to play.
Yeah, Tani did a fantastic decision and he got the material, and then it's like he convert this winning position to win. Okay, we can go back to second board. It's like you said, the Caro-Kann or London system. So again, we see the London bishop b4, bishop f4, bishop f5, and then it's like a very symmetric position. But now looks like white is a bit pleasant because of the bishop, but black is also fine, right? With f5,
Yes.
g5, they want to create attack. And what we see, black is actually better now. Is this knight is dominating because they're gonna have a very good outpost, right? And more space with these pawn structures. It's really good position. Sorry. So we get back this position again. Bishop d3, knight g3, rook e1. But hoping about win, it's very hard. But in my opinion, black should open up the position and try to create some attacking moves. But at the same time, they has to be careful so that white also can improve position. So rook e8 will look logical, right? That's why they trade the rooks. And white wants to open up the bishop. Seriously? They missed taking the pawn. Look at this. Just look at the time. Time was enough. Just take it, and I believe white is about winning, right?
That's why they were making a research and they said the hardest move that to see on a chessboard is the backward diagonal moves for him. I don't know. They made
Yeah, you think that this kid is playing mostly online, that's why they're missing the board moves? I don't think so. But okay, it makes sense. Okay, queen f7, and then instead taking, he repeated, and the guys very respectfully offered draw and accepted. Yeah, because of they expecting that queen c7 and queen f7 and queen e5, it's a draw.
yes.
But also the fun things, because they cannot take also, right, on f6.
But what if not to go back? If queen c7, what if we're gonna go king h6
Mate,
after queen
mate.
c7? Oh, queen h7.
Yeah, because of bishop. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting tired too.
Okay, so we can go to last two games before they're gonna start the next round. Ari is played against Eric, and Adam is played against Lucas. So very quickly we go. Ari is playing with white. What you expecting? He's gonna be lead by time again? I mean white?
Absolutely. He's
Okay,
a bullet special.
I just love it. This idea, maybe here it also works. I'm not sure. What do you think? Is it works or no?
It's definitely worth it. Well, look at the all black pieces.
Mostly, I'm very quickly want to use this support. Yeah, so the
Yeah.
computer says it
You
works.
don't think if you Have probably 6 pieces on the queen side.
Yeah, so yeah, it's very, very popular idea to sack the bishop. You know that
Trojan horse.
yeah, when I was young, when I
Uh-huh.
was just in very low level,
Uh-huh.
when I first see these ideas, I mostly use this. I love it. Or battery with my queen, or the sack the bishop there. It was my favorite one.
Yeah.
So yeah, now it's a very good also idea here, right? Yeah, taking all of the pawns now. White is leading.
So he's playing fast and good. So do you think Eric was trying to play as fast as Ari?
Maybe maybe he hear our what we said. And here it's probably bishop e5 looks interesting because of knight c5 they gonna be getting it back.
Uh-huh.
But maybe I'm missing also that this is a key queen somewhere c3 and yeah, knight's gonna be losing, right?
Yeah, no, because
It's not loose. So tactics is beautiful, but white also having the good response. So queen h4.
oh, we even have people from Quebec, Canada watching it. Thank you guys for watching us.
Thank you guys. So yeah, queen h4, queen d5, knight f6, bishop e5, and now somehow Ari is like start to lose all his material. You see that what happened? So bishop f3, and now he has a weaknesses. So what is the advice? It's probably be solid. Just play bishop f3 and be safe.
Everything is good.
And now knight f6 is fantastically interesting move because you cannot take it. They will be checkmate. So that white queen is moving to c6, and now is threatening the bishop takes e5, and they're missing this. So what they should do, probably move away the queen somewhere, right? But also it's not very simple because queen d4, then it's like if you take, they will take also. And black is also totally fine. You cannot take because, but king is super weak. At least some ideas with check because of the, he is also hanging. But it's a very crazy line.
Yeah, as long as you're not doing rook b6 blunder.
Yeah. Yeah, rook b6, it's like, you mean here? Like,
no, when you were showing this line, yes.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
this is check. Yeah?
That's it.
But yeah, but still, it's like very dangerous. Okay. So what happened in the game? F4 been played. Plays about start the game, so we have to be also very fast. Prepare for this.
Oh, now going to the most interesting phase of our tournament.
Oh, now we
Everything
see
is
that.
going to be decided soon.
True. So now rook h3, queen being trapped.
Uh-oh.
Black was doing well, and somehow they forgot about. But look at the time. Like you said, Eric is also trying to catch the Ari's time, and that's why it's like not let him to push him on time. But same time, is Ari's, like you said, played good chess.
So Ari doesn't care about his position, right? Doesn't matter. Good or bad. He
Probably.
just have to play fast. How do you slow him down?
No, it's very hard. He's very fast. And now we see that they played very, very unclear situation. Oh, and again time. Look at time. Because of time, a white won.
Exactly.
And 7 seconds was in the clock, but it was still not enough. Okay. Players is starting next round. We maybe later gonna see this. And now we're going to first board Tanya against Sasha. Okay. As you said that today is Karaoke days, and the Sasha again is playing our favorite opening.
I should download the games and analyze them.
Sure.
Good for my Kara.
Sure, yeah.
We can learn a lot from them.
And we see that yeah, bishop e3.
This is what they play against me a couple of times recently. But this is too slow. Oh, that's an interesting line. Knight is going to e2, huh?
So now they a bit relaxed.
Wow, there's many ideas for white here. Pawn storm, knight g3, knight f5, knight g3, knight h5, knight f4. Wow, long castle. What do you think? Long castle, right? Or short castle? What Tiny is gonna do?
Yeah, I like a long castle, but I feel that Tiny start to play solid probably because he's leading. He shouldn't take a big risk. So he did c4. It's definitely he's not gonna do castle queenside, right?
Mm, yeah, with queen, I don't know actually. Now knight it comes to c3. Yeah, you're right. He wants to play in a minute. Because with that move, queen f3, he stopped any counter chances, no f5 ideas, nothing. Like, do not have anything. No c5. He's preparing d5. Wow, good play.
Let's jump to next game.
Yes.
So he is the Isaac against Jaden. Looks like a very quiet position. Okay, interesting. Bishop a6 being allowed.
Carlsbad structure with doubling the pawns to open b file, right? If white made a long castle, open lines to attack the king.
Yeah, looks like white is pleasant, but black has enough activity on the queen side, right? I mean, there will be rook c8, rook b8.
Yes.
Then it's like maybe if open these files, it's gonna be so many threats.
It's gonna be so fun to play. Especially if you put the bishop also on f5.
Yeah, they start to do it. And what's going on in the third board? Change one is again, all of them is playing positional, very solid games.
You don't think there's gonna be any sacrifices on g6?
I don't think it's about sacrificing. What about are there will any
After
blunders?
queen c2. Well, blunders for sure. They all should get tired at least a little bit.
Yeah, king g7 probably here.
Yeah.
So, what game you want to start on the first board or the what board you choose?
Yeah, let's go with Tani. Looks like there's some action here.
He again used tricks and looks like he's winning the piece, right?
b4 and queen cannot defend the bishop anymore. So I guess Sasha is not gonna go for queen sacrifice. He did for queen sacrifice.
But
What they playing today?
action. They need to do actions. And like you said, is most of them is a bit tired, and we have to also accept that it's a long day.
But that's an interesting decision. Even though, yes, he is completely lost and rook against the queen, but they're going for imbalanced and dynamic position because without the piece, there's no counter chances and you cannot play, right? So they're trying to get at least some games.
Yeah, maybe we can jump to next game because
this
here's a
game is
quick.
over.
Yeah,
Right?
this game is
Okay.
very interesting. Black is gonna do attack now on the queen side, and white is gonna do on king side.
This is absolutely correct. Whenever we have a different side castles, we start doing pawn storm. The only thing is black do not need to do a pawn storm since the lines are already open for the rooks. And why do we need to do a pawn storm? We want to get rid of them. So instead of 2 pawns attacking the king, we have 10 soldiers attacking the king.
Yeah, sounds good.
But what white has,
Are you expecting any blunders?
complete no. I'm expecting the blunder. So rook h2 probably, right?
But c3 is hanging now. I mean, rook d3 has to be
No?
played.
Rook d3?
or rook c1. But rook c1, queen d4, so rook d3 looks like... but queen d4 now.
Yeah,
So
just
he missed
the pawn.
pawn on d4. Yeah, probably that why rook d3 was more... Oh, he first kicked a knight and then he's gonna take now. But he's burning his time.
What? He's not taking pawn? Yeah, I'm telling you.
He did.
Blunders all over.
Yeah, but it's very low on time. Look at time.
Yeah, anything can happen. Blunders for sure. Bishop d7. He's not letting play queen a4. No trading queens. Yeah, bishop b5, bishop c4, something. Or bishop a4 right away, and bishop b3. Oof, knight is gonna cover the king. Finally. Wow. Time.
Wow. They're still playing.
Some time.
There are no delays. Who's playing for win? Total white?
White, yeah.
Wow, black is also activating it as well.
Yes. Okay, you don't want to draw? Let's play.
But rook is 7 now, right? But
Yeah.
still king h6, king g5. f5 pawn is more dangerous. Oh, almost wanted to mate him. Oh, rook is 6. Rook is 6, f is 6, and yeah, they can win.
Nope.
We not found it. Check and rook f3 probably. Still, it's a long game. What a fight.
Wow, these guys are real fighters.
a4.
How are you gonna stop that pawn? You have to give up f6.
Oh,
Oi.
rook g1 now and rook f6.
They're gonna lose on time. Why? That's it.
Oh, why he traded? Oh, why he allowed to go?
I told you.
Oh,
We'll see many blunders.
wow, you see that emotions, what pressures is going on. Oh, what a fight. What a game, both of player, fantastic. Oh, now you cannot be safe yet. Because how are you gonna stop him? Oh, he shouldn't take
Oh,
it.
he found this idea. Check.
No, he shouldn't take on d5, king f6.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah. Wow. Isaac gonna be really upset with himself.
Because they can stop the pawn. And then it's like a bit later, stop the check, and white is having the difficulties. In probably f7 and rook g8 was a great idea, but okay, no time again. So then is in this position here. Black shouldn't, of course, go rook f1. Maybe bishop f1, it's enough because they're gonna promote. It's a winning. So they did rook f1, and now white, of course, has to be stopped the pawn, and they're winning the game. So between winning and losing, just one step was many times. And then it's like I'm not sure about this exact positions they should take or not, but king f8, but maybe a5. It's like still unstoppable, right?
Yes.
Because they will be promoting and they're gonna do this. But one step was between winner and the loser in this game. Incredible game. And how Finnish Chen Xuan is won the game. So very solid position. So cannot take the pawn because of the no square to run, but there was possibility like you wanted to go there. A bit risky, right? It's a very unclear position. Okay, so then being played. Wow.
Okay.
No knight f3 because of just knight gets back and no mate. It's a very big fight. Yeah, white is dominating here.
Yeah, 2 pieces for the rook, just too much.
Yeah, and king is weak, yeah. And Tanya's game we saw, right? The beginning was good and there was very critical idea with here bishop f5 and b4, right?
Yes, that
So
was the mistake.
even here taking, maybe it's possible was. Just cannot take on b3, it's a bishop h7.
But he probably got scared that he's gonna lose all pawns on a7, b7.
Maybe this is good for black. I think it's like they could take on a2. It was possible. But maybe white gonna do some crazy
d5 first,
d5.
yeah.
But I don't think it's like easy to play. And okay, rook here and then it's take. Maybe b6. Okay, it was possible. Yeah, and after b4 it just came over, right? We have still time to see the maybe next games. We didn't see the from previous round how played these guys. And white is probably dominating here with that file. But bishop h4 maybe, but yeah, but just queen is running, right? White is unsure about plans. Wow, what idea!
Oh,
This is very good. How white is using this, right? 7 queen e5, just take it, and okay, it's everything.
Extra free pawns, yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. And so even the knight, okay.
Nice, nicely done.
And we still have like probably 2 more games, which is like we can see. They're not yet started.
So we have 2 more rounds to go?
Yeah. So it's the second game between these players, which we saw right now the games. And here what we see, it's very solid. Wow, it's a blunder over, right?
Yes.
Just you cannot take it.
Check, yeah.
But he has a compensation. Look at this.
What?
I mean,
Rook g2?
yeah, true.
Second piece?
Yeah, but now he has to go move the bishop here. I mean, he has a
Yeah.
compensation. I mean, bishop e7. There's 2 pawns for piece, for knight. Should be good. Yeah, okay, queen f2. Yeah, rook g2, game over. Very fast. And everything is started from here, knight d4. But maybe bishop d4 was good. Because if you take, I take, and no check, no anything.
Exactly. That is gonna be good on f5.
Yeah, okay. So the last game what we have now, it's Eric against Ari. What are you expecting about time? In the first game what they played, Eric is trying to control the Ari's time, but at the end it was a big fight, and Eric is lost by time. It's the same scenario. It's both of them is up 3 minutes. So bishop f6. Knight takes. Knight takes. Ooh. What a blunder. So black has to just go knight e2, right?
Yes.
But both of the players is playing very fast. Like you say, they not care about positions. They more care about
Time.
time. Yeah, there was very good chance to win the queen. Okay, the queen is 6. But this time is
Finally,
yeah, but
got
this
it.
time is black is saying no, man, I can win the
Yeah.
queen.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it's like game over.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah. So what is your experience?
Funny.
What you gonna advise this young generation? How they playing? How they should improve? And the Blitz especially.
The only way to improve is to train and practice. So you have to do your work at home. You have to do tactics. You have to learn your openings. Make sure you know the plans that's coming out of opening, how the opening connected to the middle game, and probably wider your opening repertoire. Look how Tanya plays different openings.
True.
Because in a Blitz game, you can experiment. You don't have to be that solid to play London or Caracan. You can play something crazy.
But if you're gonna compare Tani and other young players, I believe that Tani have a more like experience and
Well, obviously, yes.
the level, and that things has led him to play the more like different openings and with different styles.
Yeah, because it's like a catch. Once you learn your opening, you feel really comfortable in that opening, and you don't want to experiment with anything else. You're playing what you know. You want to stay solid, and it narrows your repertoire. You constantly playing the same structures, the same thing. And I'm talking about myself too. I have the same problem.
No, that's true, but I believe that in for young, very young players, it's not easy to have like many options in openings because if they're gonna be used also many openings, it's they may blunder something, especially in fast time control.
Yes, and they're not gonna learn their opening very deep, right?
True,
So
yes. It's not always clear. It depends the situation.
yes, and it really depends how much time you can spend on chess.
Of course, yeah. That's the also big factor. So your prediction works, and who you think it's gonna be fight for the top
For the second place, you mean?
second and the third place?
So what do we have right now? We have three players. We have Sasha, Jaden, and Isaac with 6 points, right?
But Jaden having the 7
Oh no,
now,
no, it's not updated. So
and Chen Chuan
Jaden,
having the 6 point half.
Jaden 7,
Yeah,
Shen 6.5.
yeah.
Oh, GTA lost.
Uh,
Ari 6.5.
yeah, Ari. So we have a 3 players. So in the second place now Jaden, and another 2 of them is half point behind of him. And Tani is leading by probably 8.5. Probably he's already like a bit far from
So we
us.
have Ari and Jaden, who is really time specialist, we could say, right? They're really fast with time. And Cheng Chuan, who is has a lot of experience playing really strong players.
Yes.
So let's see what's what's going to be a factor here, chess or time. And another factor might be how strong they physically, because this is really important with kids. How well they eating, how they sleeping, what the physical activities they doing. The physical is very important for these last rounds. This is what's gonna count a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So they about start the next round.
All right. Penultimate round, just 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah.
Oh, they even look more excited now. Are they getting tired at all? It's like they have batteries energized.
For the last
On the pro class. Right, the game has started. Let's watch down. What's going on in Tani with our Flash Ari, who is playing super fast, but Tani, it looks like Tani plays faster. He did not spend any time because he knows what he's doing. 94, what's gonna come? Yes, now the fight is gonna be for this e4 square, unless black will give a checkmate first. And if f3, queen f3 check. Bringing more guys. There is no d5 because e5. Okay, this is gonna be probably mate. Let's see where's Jaden versus Ching Suan. As we expected. Something positional. Ooh. Yes, who is winning on time? Jaden is winning on time. Sasha versus Isaac. Super solid. Phineas versus Aditya. Not a crazy neither. We'll watch it too. It's gonna be mate probably. And ooh, two neither. Okay. So white traded bishops in a Tani's game. As I said, black will try and give a checkmate. Very direct attack. Just give me the pawn. h3 is the only move. Yes. There wasn't any reason to think. And now, what is it going to be? G5, G4, E5. E5, locking the bishop.
Very good. Your prediction works.
Very hard move to find. 22. Oh, this is gonna be tough. White is playing without bishop now. And for black, it's super easy to bring the knight into the fight. There's no rush. Black can regroup. And that f3 square, oh, that's a juicy square. Now white probably need to attack e4, right? Not to let this rook come to f3. If rook comes to f3, that's it, game over. But now knight f6 and they blocking the rook. Very, very hard to defend position like this. Black has a lot of pieces attacking. 9, 5, another 3, 7, and this 5. 22 soldiers versus these two defenders. Cannot survive. So what's next? H5.
And also time looks like very good for black. But it's interesting, Ari's played very fast in previous games, but now he cannot show that how much fast he can play.
He respects Tani. Well, you have to break, right? C5, but then you lose in D5. There's no counterplay whatsoever.
Just he needs to play fast.
Total domination.
But how are you going to open the position?
That's a big question. Well, H4, G4, we cannot sacrifice the knight, right? It's not gonna work yet. F3, desperation? Why white is weakening? I don't care about G3.
Yeah, well, rook takes.
Rook takes. Isn't queen e4?
Now look at the time, 3 seconds left.
Yeah, that's it. It's over. Okay, let's go. What's happened here? Oh, extra piece. So time did not work against chess skills.
Yeah, but sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works. The most important factor to play. Oh, it's still not very easy to make a draw. Tricky. Stalemate. He's begging to take the pawn.
King f3? Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, that now you resign. That's it. Bishop is holding. No more stalemates here. What about Sasha versus Isaac? Another tough game. Sasha has an extra pawn, and bishop usually plays a big role in a position like this. It protects the king and it supports the pawn for promotion. And look how active the rook is. King is gonna be very passive on the back rank. Knight is well placed. Yeah, looks like white is completely winning. What about Phineas versus Aditya? Just one. What's happened here? On time? Oh, he has an extra rook, alright. And Arman versus Lucas. What do we have here? Someone's gonna lose on time here for sure. Who is faster, Arman or Lucas?
I'm not sure. Let's see. But looks black is having the winning position, right?
Yes, yes, two extra pawns. Active king, really good pawn. Now black is also playing for stalemating idea. So it's really important not to give up the pawn. It's gonna be lost. With 14 seconds to go, white is winning. So what do we have? Tanya 1, Jingshan 1, Sasha still playing. Or they did finish.
Probably they finish.
Yeah, they probably finish. It just doesn't. Okay. So let's see how Jingshan won with black pieces. So another London. Why not? Get more space. Do you have to trade queens here?
For who?
For white. It looks like the Jaden really was playing very cautiously against Cheng Shuang. In the beginning, he let him do what he wants. Now he just want to trade queens. Was he playing for a draw?
Yeah, because he doesn't see how to improve the position and how to even stay
Yeah,
safe.
he's just going back and forth. Boom, boom, and he lost
Yeah,
the pawn.
yeah, he is.
Boom,
That's
and
it.
then it's over. Wow. And now just an extra piece. Okay. So what's happened in this game? Sasha versus Isaac. Uh-huh. This is also becoming really popular. A Lapin version with G3. This is the move too? You can play like this?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Not main position, but yeah, it's possible. Yes, very solid state.
Wow. We're just missing one piece on D3, right? Bishop E3 and D3, so we could fill up the D file. Yes. Now there's so many threats. Oops. So such a very important moment. D6. That's a 6.
Yeah, white is totally Better late.
Yeah,
Spare bishop.
black is busted. All right, and then it was all over. Yes, winning this pawn. And after that, I guess he lost some time. So what's happened in Aditya's game? C5. D5. Attack, attack, and checkmate. That's just very direct attack on a knight. One attacker, two attacker, three attackers, and white has three defenders. So
And rook c4 the threat. And what did white?
yes, they just capture on a5, and they grab the
Knight f2. Yeah.
That's it, and he got the whole extra rook.
So they're preparing to start the last key.
Wow, black looked so solid. Now just who's gonna capture more points? That's it. So let's go for the
They start let's see.
starter.
Yeah.
Open all games. All right, so Tanya plays the same thing against Ari, what he already played. If it worked one time, it should work the second one.
But he played with black pieces. And now he's playing with white.
No, Tanya played the same structure with white, with queen f3.
But against different player.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But the opening is the same, and he's playing the same structure with bringing queen to f3.
Yeah, he started to play very solid now. No novelties.
Because black played differently. They attacked the queen. They didn't let him play c4. So bishop b6, we'll see how it's gonna go. So this is... Ooh. Who is better, bishop or knight?
Looks bishop is better staying now.
Yes, he has a target. Isaac versus Sasha. Another IQP position. Oh, oy, 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 oy. There's no deep free. Is there b3? Queen a3 check, right? And we defend the bishop.
Wow. Queen b3.
Queen b3, yeah.
Knight d2, queen just gets, even queen can trade, then bishop gets back.
Yep. Just totally winning position for Sasha. Aditya versus Phineas. Oh, third. One bet bishop, second bet bishop. Yeah, if the bishop is bad, let's improve it. Very logical. Interesting. Okay, Lucas. Oh, this is almost an endgame.
It's there's a lot of extra pawns.
Yeah. Black, I guess, is just lost. It's not easy to play. Okay, let's go back to... Oh, another queen on a5? There's not gonna blunder with bishop f5 and b4, huh?
Yeah, that's true. But maybe he still like may do it bishop f5.
That's fine.
Instead bishop f5 won't escape. No hope.
Yeah, but this queen is so dangerously placed now. If we just regroup that bishop to this diagonal, it's getting so weak. Maybe rook d1, bishop d2, bishop c3.
He's hearing.
Huh?
He's hearing what you're saying.
Yeah.
And what about time this time? Ari is pushing on time.
Oh yeah, he is playing fast. If I can...
But now he's missing bishop g5, bishop f6.
Yeah.
Does that works or no? The
What?
d4 is hanging.
Bishop g4, queen g5? Oh, he wants to do queen f6 and bishop h6?
Knight d7
Or
probably.
maybe even d5, right? With bishop d4 right away?
Oh, he wants to bring the queen.
Yeah. Hard for black.
But yeah, he can play, it's fine. Time is good.
Yeah, at least you're putting pressure on time. Okay, rook on a1 is not playing.
Look at the time.
And now he's bringing rook from a1 to d1. And this is what we call a happy piece. Yeah. Now just get the bishop out of the rook way. Bishop c2 or d1, b1. And prepare the poor bishop. Queen f3. Oh, another blunder.
Then that's it now.
That's painful. Okay, game over. So what's here? Oh, another queen sacrifice? Shang Tsung should be a specialist already on playing these kind of positions, right?
Sure.
Okay, the game over. He's probably gonna win. That's it? They finished the tournament
Yeah,
already?
under 1500.
On the 15th?
Yeah, need to do awards for the.
We will need you guys can hand it out. Let us get everything.
All right.
Let us get everything.
Okay. So we
So-
have results for under 1500 here.
Yeah. You may announce.
So the under 1500 section is over, and we have a winner. On the first place, we have Julian Spedalieri with a 10.5 points. Oh, lost only one game. Impressive. Second place is Mira Nigam with 9.5 points. On the third place is Matthew Liu, 8 points. And the winner under 1000 is Tai Hong, is 7.5 points. And the winner under 1200 is Brendan Lee. He got 7 points. So when the ceremony is going to be? Awarding?
Yeah, probably soon.
Pretty soon, yeah. When I think our 12th round is almost over here. So Tani, yeah, that's an easy win. Cheng Chang won. Oh, let's see. We'll check it later. So what's going on here with Isaac versus Sasha? Wasn't Sasha completely winning here?
Yes. But it's interesting now, pass pawn will be right on c6.
Wow. You can't get very close to the king because then check and you're gonna lose the rook. You have to be careful. There's still room for blunder.
He decides to go forward.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to draw? Seriously? He plays for a win here?
He's down a rook, down a pawn.
Yeah. But what he thinks that his pawn is more advanced? It gives him advantage?
No, it's time problem.
Oh, yeah, he's playing on time.
Oh no, it's dangerous. Rook a7, king d6, king c7.
Yes.
It looks like, yeah, it's possible. Yeah, of course, rook a7, then always.
That's how important the activity in the rook end games. Doesn't matter.
Oh, why he not go king c7?
Oh, he didn't see that.
King c7 was winning. Because rook a8 check, and then it's like,
No, this is not. It doesn't do anything.
now he needs to repeat.
Yeah. Just check. Because if you're gonna go, yeah, he's gonna attack you from behind, and there's nothing. So he's gonna go for a draw, right? I guess he's not gonna try to win in this position. You can't. Okay, Aditya won. Oh, dominating. And Lucas also won. So everyone finished?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so Isaac and Sasha, that was drawn, last game. Oh my God, Tanya's gonna play this. How did he get? He had an extra piece. He still has an extra piece.
Wow.
So you think he's gonna win?
It's very hard to play for
Yeah,
defensive.
it's super hard to defend a position like this, especially when you don't have time on the clock.
Yeah, congrats, champions. Tanya won the championship, right?
Yes, Tanya is officially the first Marshall Club Blitz champion. Wow. What a good tournament turned out to be.
It's a very tough tournament.
Wow.
It's a lot of rounds.
Cool games. Lots of sacrifices. Many blunders. Is anyone dancing now?
They still have energy.
I think if we let them play another 12 rounds, they probably would. No problem. Yeah, this is a fun tournament. Who doesn't like play Blitz? Because if you play on Friday, this FIDE Blitz or the weekly Blitz tournament at Marshall, mostly adults playing there, right?
It's a mix. It's a mix.
It's a mix, but here it's only kids. There's no adult, so no one there with